buseke. Seke Yahuwa. Durile boyanta la busende. Seke Yahuashua. Kurila bayimbo lo busande bo. Seke Ruach HaKodesh. Indoro kosikala boyantubu. Seke Durele bosundele moyan santa lao. Seke oh seke seke bobo seyao. Seke inoro bosikala busende. Seke burele boyanta la busende bo. Seke orobo sekeya oribo yanta labu sende rebo sekeya baba sondea sekeya ya yo wonderebo seya o bubu santa lebo mama terebo ikorobo shita labu sende sekeya orobo sikala boyende Korobosika labu seke, imorobo yantu labu se, orobo ikarabo yende, norokoski laba sende bo, borobosike yebo seke yebo, seke rebo santu lubu, seke yebo buli rebo yanta labe, seke rebo ya mama yanderebo. Iborobo sike ya la butebe o seke ye iboroko skilima yantulubu seke iboroko shutele bu mama sende o seke iborobo seke bo oribo shantala beya Orobo sikala boyente, orobo sikala boyente, orobo sikaya boyente, orobo sikala boseke, marabo yantala boseke, korle boyintala bese, orobo sikala bo, indoroko sikala boyente, buseke rabo. Mama sentere ya orobo sentere ya momo bo shantala bureke sandele ho yarabo seke yarabo sayao iborobo seke narabo sandebo Erebusika ya buseke, orobusika, in the rebo yantala buseke, oh Shamalaika, oh Shamalaida, oh Seboreka, Isanda lobo, oh lejando, oribo sande. Oh, Shambolaika, buriseke, sembolego. Shambolaika, burisande, brelego. Shambolaika, burisande, brelego. Oh, Samolaika, sandala boya. Oh, sekira boya. Bule sandoya. Riboseke. Oribo satala boya, oribo sintele boya, maraka sandala boya, oh shamulaida sandala boya, iborobo sike labu santu, seke ye, kurila bayanta labu sente, Yahuwah. Seke ya ibarako sikala and I'm loving it oribo sikaya boseke. This is my life, this is all I live for, this is all I do all day long, all night through, all day long, all night orobo sikaya boseke. Orimo shantala busenderebo. Okay, now listen. for me. What is the royal love for? How does it play it out in your life? And how does it work out in my life? How does it become a lamp unto your feet? And how does it become eternal lamp unto my feet? Norogoskili papa, norogoskili papa, norogoskili papa yende, norogoskili papa seya, yorogoski kalabo seke, oribo yantalabe, and walk out up to 7 points. Up to 7 points, 7 points, Ibodosikaya, 7 points, 7 points of the royal law blessing, of the royal law wedding blessing. I'm so loving it. 8.1 goes like this, go in this way. It functions as a sacred marriage covenant between Yahuwah and his people, Yisrael, and Yahudim, Horibo Shandayaba, Nerikeskili Bobo, Mirabayan Tulubu. So pray to Yamaseke goes this way. It outlined how the marriage would function. Its stipulation, I want makes it a happy and a fruitful marriage. Oh, I'm so loving it. I'm so in love. And point 3 goes like this. Nerekoskili mama yande, nerekoskili mama, oh yeah. It's preset. Don't you know marriage have a preset? Oh, have you not been told marriage have a preset? Oh, mama, it preset describe how the marriage would function. Point 4, hima, nerebo, sikaya, bobo, seke. Point 4, it what picture? Marriage have a what picture? Marriage have a glorious what picture? Marabayantulubu. It what picture tells what marriage life won't be like. I'm so loving it. Emotion talabobo. This is what the royal love for. 8.5 nation diabo. So we go for 0.5. Morokoskili baba yende. It's judgment. Marriage have judgment. It's judgment described how each of the partner would relate to each other. How my husband will love me, will care for me. In the how my husband will love me, will care for me, will carry me all through. In the Likewise, I, Erebo Sente Labo, Narabayantu Lubu, Nerikayantu Lubu, I'm so in love with my husband. Point 6 go, Imama Mayo, point 6 in the Shina Labe goes like this. For either part to violate this agreement, violate the marriage, so please don't do. Marriage will turn link of fire. Marriage will turn head fire. Oh, please don't do. And this is the heavy. This is the heavy event. This is the biggie. This is the heavy. And this one with my heart. The 0.7 with my heart. Because it goes for Abba Yahuwah. 0.7 describe Abba Yahuwah, for he is the groom. Promise never to violate it. Because what? The groom is Yud-He Wah-He. The groom is I am that I am. The groom is Orobo Sekeyabo. Oh yeah. his word. He has never broken his word. Heaven and earth will pass away, but his word is forever. Amen. And I'm loving it. Ibaroko Shintalabe. Oh, Shintalabe. Oh, Shintalabe. Mama, terrible. I am in love with him. I'm so in love. I'm deep in love. I'm drunk in love with him. I am in love with him. I'm so in love. I'm deep in love. I'm drunk in love with him. Orobo sikaya boseke. Insantala bobo. Nerebo skala oyente. How blessed is my wedding ring. My wedding ring is holy. Holy is my wedding ring. Blessed is my wedding gift. Eternal rest is my wedding contract. My wedding contract is the royal law. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm so drunk in love with Abba Yahuwah. I'm so in love.
Greetings to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered in the four corners of the earth, and to the Gentiles called by the name of Abba Yahuwah. Shabbat Shalom, much love and much prosperity. I thank you, family, for you are the reason of our time like truth, because the time is simply near. Just as we see the days goes by, and so draw nigh the coming of Yahuashua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom. Just as the Malach of Yahuwah said unto Yehukanah, the revelator sealed not the prophecies of this book, for the time is near, and also near is the time. You also step to the door. Exactly what we are doing here, family, decoding end times prophecies, signs, dreams, in preparing people, build the house for the return of King Yahuashua HaMashiach, our eternal bridegroom, to whom eternal due all glory, worship, exaltation, wealth, power, glory, riches. Iboroko shantaya babahon, imara baba seke yekerebo, inorokos klima hantalababo, to the glory of his magnificent Father Yehovah, the Almighty. Inaraba santaya baba, inorokos kliba yanderobo yanterebe, inorokos klima hantelebe, iboroko shintalaba hantelobo, inerekos kliba, enter the Ruach HaKodesh, the forever pure is the forever pure energy, the very ablaze one, the power and the very DNA of Abba Yahuwah. Os kalababa indorokos klima hantelabo. Yes, Abba Yahuwah, my eternal Isha, ye boroborokos klimat eternal Ish, you are be worshipped by your Isha eternal. Mishmekan and people, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah, with this wonderful, breathful message he has already titled for you and me last Shabbat, in consummation of it today, like I promised by his grace. I just bless Abba Yahuwah Baruch, his mighty name, for the sound and healing he gave unto me. I'm so sound now, as you can hear. To his name be all praise. Hallelujah. So I want to retouch this message he has already titled for you and me last Shabbat, called The Mystery of Bridegroom and Yahuashua Wedding Supper. So part 3 and part 4, because I'm also going to upload together like I did in the first 2 parts. 1 and 2 I'll upload together. So today I'm doing 3 and 4 also upload together, because we also have so much to talk about. That is why I dropped some presentation in order for me to conclude the statement today, because next week Shabbat we also go into another wonderful, powerful message of mysteries as well. Powerful, outstanding vision. Here we go. We start already. A mind-boggling vision. A mighty touch vision. A vision of soul transformation. A vision that will reveal my divinity. A top-story vision, a vision that sing the songs of bridegroom and his bride. A vision set on the cloud all eyes must see. Woman on the highest of glory vision. Let's see the mystery behind this holiest word called bridegroom. The fact that Yahuashua first temperate miracle at a wedding emphasize sanctity of Abba Yahuwah marriage covenant at Genesis 2. Marriage, it is the mysteries or mysterious sovereign invisible work of Abba Yahuwah, whereby he is journeying to become one. And this is not a cutting process, this is not a county process, but eternal. Marriage is a condition of life were designed by Abba Yahuwah, ordained by Abba Yahuwah, authenticated in the blood covenant, sacraments before heaven and earth, is the highest, holiest, noblest, best, sweetest relationship in all earthly relationships. Wonderful. Marriage is a common grace, okay? It's not a saving grace, just a common grace, okay? And the second commandment, power of God-like procreation given to both believers and unbelievers. So this common grace spread to all, whether you believe or you don't believe, doesn't really count. It's a common grace, not a saving grace, okay? When I say sacrament, I'm not saying marriage is the way to heaven, okay? But I'm just elevating marriage, the glory of marriage. It's a common grace, not a saving grace, all right? So don't get it twisted. All right, now, giving to both the believers and unbelievers. Yes, we enjoy it together, okay? This is one food that everybody eat together. All right, even animal, I think so. Are they also married? But yes, there are men and women. All right, now, it's okay. Now, bridegroom unlocked, unfold, bridegroom. So right now, last week, Shabbat, I did the bride already. But unfortunately, I couldn't finish the letter E, the very last letter from this word called bride. The both goes together, bridegroom. So we already there with D, okay, B. Arrow, which is rebirth your husband. I, increase your husband. B, build your husband. R, arrow, rebirth your husband. And R, increase your husband. D, desire your husband. And E, that was the last very letter I was already on, but something went wrong. That mine, it just stopped. The battery got, I have a flat battery, but never mind. I'm gonna start with the last very alphabet of this word called bright. Then I go for the group. Right now, there is one important point that I want to comment on. I mix the picture. I have it, but I forgot to add it. I want to deal with that first, okay? Family, there's no way you can come to because I'm going to be sharing it on a news feed, okay? There's no way you can meet with a video that is titled part 3 and 4. You will conclude with 3 or 4. No, it doesn't work that way. In order for you to get the full package's blessings from this work called bridegroom, it is a common grace for every living thing, marriage, okay? Kindly go and listen to part 1 and 2 in order for you to understand what 3 contains and 4 as well, okay? So don't stick with when you found this because it's going to be shared on the news field. So it's very much possible you just, come in contact with this part 3. Therefore, when you conclude or you rest your case on it, you're going to miss so much, okay? You're going to get lost. All the alphabet, they are 10 in number. So there's no way you can meet 5 or 6 and conclude your statement. No. Then did I go to where? And part 2 and come over and conclude it with 3 and 4. So right now this seal already in this message. If you obey is blessed, if you don't obey is cursed. When you listen to part 1, you come here, you understand what I'm talking about. That is it all for now. So we start. I'm going to comment for the rebirthing parts. I'm repeating it again. Please kindly, when you meet with only this in the news feed, listen to one. So if you don't listen to one and two, there is never no way you can understand this picture I just put or what I'm about to say, because I'm supposed to put in the second alphabet, rebirth your husband. You see this in this Eden. Okay. And I begin to understand that something anyway, when I'm going to deal with that of Igbo, I'm bringing out this topic again. This is a woman that rebirthed her husband. She's being called Eden. Okay. Eden can go, start the alphabet can go with E or with R, just like Emmanuel. Emmanuel can go with E or with R. The same with Eden. Eden's guiding, okay, a woman. All right, now this is the name of one of those queens in those days that sacrificed, that rebirthed her husband when something went wrong in their kingdom, in our Abba, kingdom. Something went wrong that they were not having any more subject, okay, that this Oba husband, Oba Ewakbe, also, Ewakbe. So Ewakbe has to go now to a native daughter, a fetish prince that professor unto him. In order for your kingdom to be restored, a human sacrifice needs to be given. And when her husband returned from the oracle, he now discussed with his wife, this is what the oracle said. So my condition is going to be, worse, because there is no subject in the kingdom to be used. And let's judge you and me. So let's remain in our poverty, let's remain in our rejection, let's remain in our shame and disgrace, and let's let life keep going on, because there's nothing I can do. That is the husband. The woman has said, my husband, I love you with every breath in me. I'm going to give my life for you. I'm going to lay my life down for you in order for your kingdom to be restored. She did not know that I'm praising that wickedness, but this is how far a woman needs to rebirth her husband. So this great woman, but she did in a very wicked way. She now gave her life to her husband to be rebirthed. That was how she rebirthed her husband. She gave her life. She laid down her life. She sacrificed her life. She despised every pleasure of this world in order for her husband to be rebirthed, in order for the kingdom to be restored unto her husband. This is the power and the glory of a woman. This is what I quickly want to comment on the second alphabet of this word called bride. She is a bride. She exhibits that character of a bride, laying down your life for your husband to be rebirthed. This was how this woman rebirthed her husband. Not that I condone the sacrifices. I cannot sacrifice my life for my husband. I didn't condone that. But this is how far she went. And not devil put that words in her heart in order for her husband to be rebirthed. So if an unbeliever can go in this way, go far in giving her life for her husband to be restored back to glory, how much more you, woman of Yahuwah? How much more you, daughters of Zion? Won't you do that? Not to kill yourself? But there's a part you can play, like our mama Rebecca, like our mama Sarah. Go and listen to part 1 and 2, okay? So this is where I quickly want to comment on the second alphabet. So right now we'll go for the letter E, the very last letter of it all. All right, now here I am. And the very last alphabet, glory, which is called what? E, in this word called bride. All right. So E, what did it go for? It simply go for excellent early murder. That is who you are as a bride unto your husband. Excellent early murder, or excellent mother earth. That is who you are. Okay. So right now we want to unveil and the scriptures as well that validate this very claim. The letter E, the very last letter from this word called, it goes together. It is a bridegroom, but I decided to break it into two, bride and groom. So when we finish that, we pick it up from the groom. And the very first letter, it is mind-boggling and very deep. So right now, scriptures to validate it. Validate this, that you women, you are Mother Earth. You are the excellency of this earth. All right? You are the very Mother Earth. Let's see how does that goes. All right, now here I am, Revelation 11:19. And the temple, we are talking about what is in the heaven. And Abba Yahuashua until Moshe at Mount Sinai, he said he should build the temple, the Ark of the Covenant, according to the paradigm shown him at Mount Sinai. Whatever being given at Mount Sinai, it is a replica of what is in the heavens, okay? So right now we go. And the temple of Yahuwah was opened in heaven. And there was a scene in his temple, the ark of his testament. And there were lightnings and voice and thunderings and an earthquake. All right now, a great uh, so right now we proceed to 12 and verses 1. Immediately, this should have been jotted together, but we still get the mysteries. Never mind whether it's 12:1. It all goes together. So right now, verses 1, 12, Revelation 12 verses 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon on their feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. So like right now, like, and she was pregnant. All right, there was something in her womb. And she being with child cried she was pregnant. That's what I want to prove to you. So I want to see what was inside her womb as a excellent murder earth or excellent early murder. Let's dig into it. Your womb. Your womb. It is Yahuwah laboratory. Your womb. It is the power that refuses Yahuwah's divinity. Your womb, it is the power that reveals your divinity. Your womb, it is the covenant. Yahuwah. Okay, let me read, okay? We goes to Hebrew and let's see what is in your womb. As a woman, you are Mother Earth. All right, now the bride is ready for her bridegroom. Are you ready for your bridegroom? Your bridegroom is almost here. Are you ready? All right, now here I am, Hebrews 9 verses 1 to 5. For now we can call Hebrew, okay? When Yahuashua comes, we are going to be calling it Yahudieth, okay? Verses 1 to 5. Then verily the first covenant had also ordinances of divine service and a worldly sanctuary, okay? For there was a tabernacle made the first, wherein was the candlestick and the, all right, now this is what inside the Yahshua bread, okay? It's okay. I'm just after the ark of the covenant, okay? Woman, you are the ark of the covenant. Woman, you are the power of Yahuwah consummation. You are the finishing power of Abba Yahuwah. You consummate the works of Abba Yahuwah. You are the finishing power. You are the very one that reveals the power of procreation of Abba Yahuwah. You woman, you are excellent early murder. That is who you are, Mother Earth. You are woman. 3. After the second veil, now, okay, the tabernacle, which is called the holiest of all, holiest of holy. What is holiest of holy? It is your womb. That is where the covenant of Abba Yahuwah is. We are going to see what Abba Yahuwah covenant and what Abba Yahuwah put right in your womb, woman, to fill the whole world. You are the power. You are Yahuwah's laboratory. You are the power of procreation. You are the excellent. You are the excellencies of Abba Yahuwah's power, the complement, the consummation. That is who you are. Okay, for now. Which are the golden censer, listen now, and the ark of the covenant overlaid around about with gold, wherein was the golden pot. Listen now, this is what is inside the ark of the covenant, the very one we saw right at the temple of Abba Yahuwah's in the heavenlies. Oh, your womb is highly exalted. Oh, Ribosh in the inside. Oh, Imashantaya Bobosike. This is deep. Where it was the golden pot, all right, the pot of manna miracle that had manna, okay, and Aaron's rod that burned it, and the tablets of the covenant. These are what inside your womb. These are the only 3 objects you can find inside the ark of the covenant. No one else, nothing else but these 3 objects. And how does that go? Woman, this is deep. Come to your glory and stop messing up your womb. Right now, Abba Yahuwah have a covenant with the flesh of men. What is that? They are rod. They are pinox. Take off flesh. It is a covenant Abba Yahuwah have with man's penis. Now, all right now. So where is the covenant of Abba Yahuwah? In woman. We don't circumcise, but we are coming into that when we get to the groom, the very, padima. So, woman, where is your covenant? Abba Yahuwah covenanted with your womb. Those three items, it is the covenant of Abba Yahuwah right inside your womb. The pot of manna, that is egg. That is miracles of life inside your womb. The two tablet, that is the royal law. The royal law simply also means the mind of Abba Yahuwah. The heart, his desire, his heart, his mind. They reveal. The royal law means Abba Yahuwah's heart revealed. So his heart is in your womb, his desire for you to feel the whole world for him is right. It's right inside your womb. These are the three objects in your. And we're gonna get this very clear when we come to the mother of our Messiah. And what is the rod? The rod simply it is the staff of Aaron. That is priestlyhood. That simply means your husband is your high priest that needs to go into the holies of holies, which is your womb, to perform the mind of Abba Yahuwah, to bring about the miracles of life, which is the egg, which represent the pot of manna, the pot of miracles. Woman, you are a Messiah. Oribo Santa Baba Yo. Orima Shantalabo Seke Baba. A life-giving machine is your womb. A life-giving machine is your womb. You consummate the power of Abba Yahuwah and the power of your husband, Rod. Woman, you are mother, you are excellent mother earth. That is who you are. Now let's dig more. This is deep, isn't it? Let's dig more. So on your own, you can read Exodus 25:17-22. There you are going to see how the Ark of the Covenant was being designed, given to Moshe by Abba Yahuwah. The word was inside the Ark of the Covenant. So let's see what that two tablets, what is that word of Abba Yahuwah that was inside, or that is inside the Ark of the Covenant. Here I am, John 1:14, Yehukana 1:14, and the word was made flesh. The word of Abba Yahuwah, it is King Yahuashua HaMashiach, okay? And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. You see now, the word is inside the womb. We proceed and put some more. So we proved the word already. The word of Abba Yahuwah, it is Yahuashua HaMashiach that came and dwelt among us. Here I am, Yehukana, John 6:35. I want to talk about the bread, the pot of manna. And Yahuashua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. Who is the pot of manna? It is Yahuashua, the bread of heaven, inside your womb. Now, who is the rod? Who is the staff of Aaron? It is him again, the eternal high priest, in order of Melchizedek. You can go and read Hebrew chapter 7. Okay? Okay, right, let us describe the priesthood. Okay, the Aaron, the staff of Aaron, or rod of Aaron, burned inside again the Ark of the Covenant. Here I am, Hebrew, you can read out chapter 7. For it is evident that our Adonai spring out of Yehudah, of which tribe Moshe speak nothing concerning priesthood, and it is yet for more evident for that after the similitude of the Melchizedek there aroseth another priest. When you keep reading, because to prove it all, you must read it all. Okay, but I want to prove just little part of it to you, for you to know he is the eternal. Okay, yes, 28 now. For the Lord maketh men high priest, which have firmity, but the word of the oath which was since the law maketh a son, who is the consummation of. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I was supposed to read 24. I was reading 28. Okay, 23 also. And they truly we are men. Okay, merely. Okay, yeah, take it. Yeah, start his own. But this man, because he continueth ever, hath an unchangeable priesthood. Unchangeable. He's talking about Messiah, okay? That is why you need to read all Hebrew chapter 7. Wherefore he is able also to save them to the uttermost that come unto Yahuwah by him. See, he ever liveth to make intercession for them. Okay, now, for such an high priest became us, who is holy, humbly, undefiled, separate from sinners, and made higher than the heavens, who needed not daily as those high priests to offer up sacrifice first for his own sin, and then for the sins. For this he did once, who he when he offered up himself is the eternal high priest in the order of Melchizedek. Read it all. So we prove the three items already inside your womb, and they us go for who? For King Yahuashua is the word of Abba Yehovah found in the womb of Mariam, is the a pot of manna, which is the bread they ate right in the wilderness. He said he is the bread of life. We proved that already. And the rod of Aaron, which represent the eternal high priest, which represent the office of high priest. Yahuashua is the eternal high priest. And these are the three objects you're going to find inside the Ark of the Covenant that is right beside that big you are right in his heavens. And these three items found in the womb of Mariam. All right, I'm going to read it. You as a woman, this three object is right inside your, that is the covenant. That is what Abba Yehovah covenant with inside your womb. The word of Abba Yehovah simply represents the desire, the word, the mind of Abba Yehovah. What he desires for you, how he wants you to help your husband. That is the word, the instruction found in your womb. And the part of manna, the bread of life. Simply mean you are going to be given life. The bread of life exists right inside your womb. Miracle of life giving. You are the life-giving machine. The power of consummation of Abba Yehovah. Now the rod goes for your husband. Okay, he is Elohim, is the eternal high priest that needs to go into your holiest of holies and perform this duty and carry out this bread of life and carry out the mind of Abba Yehovah. Without him coming there, he himself is going to be empty and dry already. No one is going to help him but you. This is how your womb is so superb, full of miracle for your husband. Fill the whole world for him. You are a machine. You are a life-giving machine of Abba Yehovah. That is his covenant. He covenanted with your womb. So let's dig some more. So I want to unveil it. In the life of our mama, Maria, the mother of our Messiah, Yahuashua HaMashiach, what our womb contain. Likewise, do your womb contain these three objects for your husband. Here I am, Luke chapter 1, 35. And the angel answered and said unto her, the Ruach HaKodesh shall come upon thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also that holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of Yehovah. You see what is going on over here? Yahuashua, we say these are three items. It is Yahuashua. Every woman have a Yahuashua in her womb for her husband. Every woman has this glory in her womb. That is what Abba Yehovah covenant. That is the covenant he had with you, woman, in your womb. Okay, this is how sacred and powerful womb is. Every womb of the daughters of Zion is right in the heaven, in the throne of Abba Yehovah. Except the filthy one, devil, serpent also hold their womb and be bringing forth a fourth demon for them. All right. But any daughters of Zion, daughters of the kingdom, their womb is right with Abba Yehovah, like we unveiled already. And so right now we'll put some more. Like you know already, you know the mother of our Messiah, she was a virgin, okay? Untouched, okay? Now the Ark of the Covenant, here I am, 2 Samuel, or Shemo, 6 verses 7. And the angel of Yahuwah was, and the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against Uzziah, and Yahuwah smote him there for his error, and there he died by the ark of the covenant, because he touched the ark of the covenant. You are not allowed, you are not the high priest. That is how Yahuwah is going to be killing all men that does not know how to respect women, because this ark of the covenant belongs to only one man, men not to be touched by other. The ark of the covenant, only the high priest needs to go nigh, and this Uzzah put himself in the position of the high priest and not touched. Right away, Yahuwah killed him. You are not qualified. Only one high priest needs to touch the ark of the covenant to go in there, which is your husband. All right, now we put some more. Here we are in Genesis, Bereshit, chapter 3:14. The ark of the covenant, it is the womb of the woman. Any unworthy man or not high priest of her, when you go there, you will get slaughtered. Here I am, because the first woman's womb, this is how sacred, this is how holy womb is, or woman supposed to be. So holy, so precious unto Yahuwah, because woman revealed the divinity, your womb reveals the divinity of Yahuwah. He revealed the power of procreation of Yahuwah. Your womb is a life-giving machine. Here I am, 14. And Yahuwah Elohim said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above all beasts of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and thus shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. He cursed him. Okay? This is first time for curses to be released upon Yahuwah's handwork. He caused, because you touch the ark of the covenant, whereby the man Adam needs to touch her alone, and for her to help to fill the whole world with the children of Yahuwah. And you simply, you're not going to go and touch her, therefore he got killed. Let's find out. Here I am, Revelation 20:10. And the devil that deceiveth them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and they shall be tormented day and night forever and ever, because you don't need to touch the ark of the covenant. Only the high priest needs to get there. Even in the early sanctuary, anyone that is not a high priest, check out I think Leviticus chapter 10, when the two sons of Aaron, they are not high priests, when they approach the holies of holies to perform duties of the high priest, they both were killed right away. Say fire priest, because they were calling strange fire. You touching a woman that is not yours, you are calling a strange fire, because that service is the holiest of it all. It is you offering oblation made by fire unto Yahuwah. So when you go in there to cause strange fire, you will be killed. You will be killed. Okay? We are still proving somewhere that your womb, it is where the covenant of Yahuwah is. Yahuwah covenant with mere peanuts, but your own, his covenant, it is right in your womb. We see the three objects already have a covenant with those three objects. Okay, for you and for your husbands. 2 Samuel 6:9. And David was afraid of Yahuwah that day. Okay, because the one that is not worthy that touched the ark of the covenant was being put to death, and said, how shall the ark of Yahuwah come to me? All right, now let's prove it in the case of our mother Maria. All right, now we are here, Luke 1:43. Oh, I read. And whence is this to me, that the murder of my Adonai should come to me? Okay, the ark of the covenant come to Elizabeth. We see King David say, how am I going to bring the ark of Yahuwah to me? How is it going to come to me? You see the parallel. And Elizabeth also said, the mother of my Adonai come to me. Okay, she is the ark of the covenant, the womb. Okay. Okay, there's a place I left behind. That is what I should have begins with. Although I read it already, Luke 1:35. And the angel answered and said unto her, the Ruach HaKodesh shall come upon thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee. Okay, that is where I want to prove. So right now I want to give a commentary for the Holy One to be born. This is what you need to overshadow you. Okay. Okay, here I am. Then Shimo, Exodus 40, 34 to 35 also, yeah. Then a cloud overshadowed the tent of the congregation, and the glory of Yahweh filled the tabernacle. Okay, and Moshe was not. Okay, that's where I just want to prove 34. You see, the tabernacle was being shielded, covered by the glory of. That is exactly how the glory and the power of the highest and the Ruach HaKodesh overshadow. She is the ark of the covenant. Of course, you are also woman. All right, now, 2 Samuel chapter 6, verses 16 now. And the ark of Yahuwah came into the city of David. Okay. Michael, sons of Saul's daughter, looked through a window and saw King David leaping and dancing before Yahuwah, and she despised him. I'm not after that, okay? When the ark was being brought into the house, into the city of David, to the King David, leap for joy. Okay, so let's get a commentary, a parallel. Here I am, Luke chapter 1. So the both front and back, it is Luke chapter 1 and 2 Samuel chapter 2, 2 Samuel chapter 6. Look for chapter 141. And it came to pass that when Elizabeth held a salutation of Maria, when Maria came into the house, and the baby leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Ruach HaKodesh. This is deep. This is deep. John, the baby, Yehukanah, the baby in her womb, is the forerunners of Yahuashua HaMashiach, the best man, okay? As soon as he heard the ark of the covenant of Abba Yehovah come into his mother's house, right in the womb, he now began to dance. Just as asking David, when the ark of the covenant was being brought into the house, he now began to dance. He leaped for joy. You see the parallel hypersummer. So what am I proving? Proving to you that your womb is the ark of the covenant. Okay? A life-giving mansion. Yahuwah's laboratory, where Abba Yahuwah stored his power of procreation that reveals his divinity. Okay? And he gave it to you. Woman gave you the key. The key is right in your womb. 2 Samuel 6:11. And the ark of Yahuwah continued in the house of Obed-Edom 3 months. That is what I want to prove. And Yahuwah blessed Obed-Edom and all his household. So the ark of Yahuwah remained right in the house of this man Obed-Edom for 3 months. Let's get to this is deep, isn't it? Let's put some commentary. Here I am, Luke 1:56. And Mariam abode with her about 3 months and returned to her own house. So she stayed with Elizabeth for 3 months. Exactly the ark of the covenant of Abba Yehovah also stays in the house of Obed-Edom 3 months. Yeah, I am again. All right, now 2 Samuel 6:1-2. There, another powerful revelation. Again, King David gathered together all these chosen men of Israel, 30,000, and David arose and went with all the people that were with him from Baal of Judah, Yehudah, to bring up from thence the ark of Yahuwah, whose name is called by the name of Yahuwah of hosts that dwelleth between the cherubim. So when the ark was bringing in the exactly the same place, the city of Yehudah, exactly the same place, Maria also went. Let me prove it. Here I am, Luke chapter 1:39. And Mariam arose in those days and went into the hills country with haste into a city of Yehudah. This is awesome. The ark was being home by Father. Mariam is the ark of the covenant. Do you think this is coincidence? Of course not. We put some more. Alright, now here I am again. 2 Samuel 6, Now 22. And I will, all right now, and I will yet be more veiled that thus, and will be bills in my own sight, and of the maid servants which thou hast spoken of them shall I be held in honor. Okay, because Michael, the son of a daughter of Saul, was mocking King David because he was dancing, rejoicing because the ark is being brought into the city of David. So he now said, even this maid, you said, because of them you were mocking me because I took off my dress and then leave only my, unders to rejoice when the ark is being brought into the city of David. Say, I'm gonna be called blessed. I'm gonna be honored in their eyes because the ark of the covenant of Yahuwah is right here. Therefore, I'm going to be honored, okay, by those very people. So let also take a parallel for our mother Maria. Here I am, Luke chapter 146, way down to 55. You can read, I'm going to pick some points. Okay, where she not fully convinced that she is the Ark of the Covenant, contain these three objects to field or to bring into reality the desire of Abba. You will know who is the guy already. Therefore, she now said, this is what is going to happen unto me. Excuse me. Then I read, and Maria said, my soul doeth magnify Yahuwah, and my spirit hath rejoiced in Yahuwah my Savior. This was the consummation, exactly the same thing King David did, the very consummation of it all. He said, I'm gonna be heard in honor of them. You said it's gonna mock me. No, they are gonna honor me. They are gonna call me blessed. Honored me because the ark is right here, and the ark is speaking, and you are woman, and you are. And my spirit, okay, rejoice in my Savior, for he hath regarded the law. Okay, this is where I want to read. For he hath regarded the low estate of his handmaid. For behold, from henceforth all generations shall call me blessed. That's exactly the same working that we said to his wife. From henceforth, okay? This maid servant you said is going to already come in. No, they are going to honor me. Why? Because I brought the Ark of the Covenant. And the Ark of the Covenant also say exactly the same. They say henceforth, I'm gonna be called blessed from generation to generation. All right. So this is the parallel. Do you think this is coincidence? Of course not. No. The proof is so clear. There, the Ark of the Covenant is the womb of the woman that contains the word of Yahuwah, the Son of Yahuwah, which represent these three items found in the womb in the Ark of the Covenant. The rod of Aaron, the very high priest burned it, is right there. The pot of manna, the bread, the earth, right in Exodus, miracle is right there. And the tablet. These are the only three objects inside the Ark of the Covenant. And this three objects, it is Yahuashua HaMashiach, found in the womb of a woman. So woman, this is what your womb is, a life-giving machine. Your womb is Yahuwah's laboratory, where he kept his power of procreation. It's right in your womb. Not with a man, but right in your womb. That is why you are a excellent early murder. That is who you are, woman, your womb. It is where Abba Yahuwah covenanted with. His covenant is with a man penis. But your own is his covenant with a woman is right inside the womb. The womb. Here I am, Hebrew chapter 10. I'm here. Verses 1. For the law having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of the things, can never with those sacrifice. Okay. That's where I just want to read. It's a shadow of something good to come. The womb. How is the law is the shadow of something good to come? Because this good to come, for a woman's womb to be restored, must be given. That restoration must come from Maria, the mother of our Savior. Why? Because the first woman, Abiyah wanted to use her womb. Okay, that womb was being polluted. Serpent polluted it. So that is why now is the first law or the first covenant or the first womb is a shadow of something good to come. Okay. So when you go to Colossians 1, where is it? 2, 11 to 17, you will see it over there, the shadow of something good to come. That is why I said this message is being dedicated unto Yahuashua HaMashiach, because the womb of his wife, it is the very biggie, the heavy of Abi Yehoah's arrest. We are coming to them. Then you also see Ezekiel 46. Okay, you're going to see those shadows of good things to come. Jeremiah 31:22. So I read now Jeremiah 31:22. For Yahuwah hath created a new thing. In the earth a woman shall compass a man. How did it compass a man with these three objects in your womb? You compass. That is the new thing Abba Yahuwah has done on earth. A woman shall compass a man. That is, a woman is going to surround, is going to fill the whole earth with the children of the man. Okay? This is how she surround him, filled him. All this emptiness is being filled, surrounded by a woman. Okay? There is no vacuum. There is no empty place in him, because a woman encompass all over her. The glory of woman make him complete. The glory of woman make him full. The glory of woman gave him a restoration. The glory of woman makes him who he is, that he is the father of all and all. Woman brags about that bragging, that boasting in the life of a man. Woman make you a father. Money cannot make you, That was why he said the worth of a woman, a virtuous woman, is far more than rubies, because ruby is not going to make you a husband and a father, but woman does. Okay, every glory that makes a man complete in life is found in the woman. That was why he said he's your helper. So right now I'm so glad I'm done with this session. Now we'll go for the groom. That one is the heavy, the very heavy igbe is the groom. That woman is also heavy igbe, because both are unique glory from Abba Yehoah. And you see this word bridegroom is 10 alphabet. 5 goes for the woman, 5 goes for the man. 50-50 we need to rule the whole earth. But the first one lost it, like I said, unveiled in part 1. Abba Yehoah bless you for the ministry of a woman like me. Harabashandaya Baba. This is what to make my life to be. Ooh. And I love what you make me to be. Thank you so much for what you make me to be. Ooh. And I'm so much in love with what you make me to be. And this is what you make my life to be. Ooh, and I love what you make my life to be. Namos kalabaye, inoroko sindaya, imarabasekeya. I bless you, Abba Yehoah. All right, now we'll begin with the groom. Unlocked, groom, unveiled. So what is the first alphabet? Simply called D. G. It's like I'm in love with this desire. Oh, D for bride, desire. All right, now, groom, unveiled, unlocked. Okay, so we'll go for the letter G. What did it go for? Good. If a man found a wife, you've just found a good thing. Good wife found. Okay, this one, it is very deep. Okay, all right, now here I am. Proverbs 18:22. Whosoever findeth a wife, it is whosoever findeth a girlfriend. Okay, so if you are the kind of a person that position yourself as a girlfriend in order for the man, to marry you, that is not true, because a boyfriend and a girlfriend is a wicked spirit that came from the pit of hell. Okay, he can never make you a wife. Eventually, if he does, you are going to become a punchy bag, because the foundation is already wrong. Whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Okay? But whosoever that founded a boyfriend or founded a girlfriend, sorry, you are not found a good thing. Even though eventually you marry to her, that good thing, because the foundation is wrong already. It is already wrong. In this earliest segment that called Mystery of Bridegroom and Yahuashua wedding supper, it needs to be done in order for you to find that good thing. And this good thing, this is what we are going to be unveiled unto you. Whosoever findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor from Yahuwah. How can you find a boyfriend or find a girlfriend? You want to obtain favor from Abba Yahuwah? You're going to get that favor from serpent. That is the feather of iniquity. They're going to favor you somehow with demons. So we go for the good part. The very one Maria has already chosen. No one can take it from her. What did it say? What is the first letter of this word called grow? Good. And whosoever that findeth a wife has found a good thing. And who is good? That man needs to be found in a woman. Don't dare woman. Don't dare woman. Now who is good? Man, stand on your feet and give ovation to woman. Alright? Because she is your good thing. And we are going to see who is your good thing. Here I am, Matthew 19:16. Okay, I'm pretty only 16. Oh, I don't know. 17. Okay. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do? Good thing shall I do that I may inherit eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is not good but Yahuwah. But one, excuse me, yes, it's Yahuwah, I said it already. But one, that is Yahuwah. But if you want to enter into life, keep the commandment. Okay? And we'll see what our king told him. If you want to inherit eternal life, eternal kingdom of heaven, you need the eternal kingdom of heaven. Really? Keep the commandment. What commandment? Let's go now to where the commandment came from. Okay? Only one is good. Who? Abba Yahuwah. And we found this attribute in the woman. For you to find that good thing, because the man said, what good thing, will I do to inherit the kingdom of heaven? He said, okay, keep the commandment. What commandment? We go back over there. Even though the man said, I did all these things, the perfection, you need to be empty. Adam. The perfection of Adam was Abba Yahuwah to put him to death and bring out the woman. We are coming to that. Let me not go ahead of myself. What commandment? Let's go now to the commandment of good things. This is the first marital covenant. Here I am, Bereshit, Genesis 2:18. And Yahuwah Elohim said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a suitable helpmate for him. Did you get that point? Man, stand innovation for woman. Because this has to do with a woman. And woman is the good thing. And how are you going to get this good thing? Who is the good thing you need to find in a woman? That as soon as you find a woman, this good thing is going to be released for you. It's going to be released into you as soon as you find a wife. And Abba Yahuwah said it is not good for a man to be alone. Therefore, I'm gonna make him good in this way by giving him a wife. If you want to inherit the kingdom of Yahuwah, keep the commandment. All right, now let's tie it all together now. These three scriptures. Let's tie it all together. So what is the good you need to find? That needs to be released unto you in a woman, because we've seen a woman share the same attributes. Abba Yahuwah alone is good, and you found a wife, you found that good thing, which is Abba Yahuwah. That simply means, like what I said in the first, the very last alphabet of a bride. What reveals the divinity, the power of procreation of Abba Yahuwah? It is a woman. His covenant is right in the womb. I'm still going to be talking to that because the two blends together right now. What good thing? And Abayawa is the good thing you need to find in the woman, okay? Because there is a good thing you need to inherit, okay, in the kingdom of heaven. And this very good thing is in the woman, okay? Or let me also put it this way: for you to achieve, or for Abayawa to release that good thing, which is him, his plan, his will for you, you need to find a wife. If you don't find a wife, it's not coming. Okay? He never said when you are sent into heaven and descend on earth, you're going to find this good thing. No, he never said that. He never said when you put the whole nation to death and resurrect them back to life, you find this good thing. Never, he never said that. He never said, okay, go now, when you walk on water, you're going to find this good thing. He never said that. Okay, he never said with your power, you can be like Samson, okay, that has the spirit, the power of mind, that pull about almost 1,000 kilos of gate. After you have pulled that 1,000 kilo gate, you can come and find the good. He never said that. So why did he put this good thing? Why did he put the stipulation in this way and say if you find the wife, there you find the good thing? How? Why? Why should Abayawa let you know for you to find this good thing, which is me? You need to go and look for a wife. That is where I'm going to release it unto you. That is your heritage from me. That is the favor I'm going to bestow on you. So how does this work? Before we tie it together, let's go to where it all started. Here I am, Bereshit chapter 1 verses 26. Everything started over here. And Yahuwah said, let us make man, in our image, after our likeness. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So Yahuwah created man in his own image. In the image of Yahuwah created he him. Male and female created he them. What is that for? This is deep, okay? So right now, the good thing you need to obtain through a woman, because this is the deal. If you don't find a wife, I'm not giving it to you, okay? So when you find a wife, you find that good thing, okay? So what is the good thing? We see now Genesis 1:26. Abayawa said, let us make man in our image. Number one, in our likeness. That is the second number 2. So what is the image and what is the likeness of Abayawa? He said, let them fill the earth. Okay, let them take dominion. So in other words, what Abayawa is letting you to know over here, man, he made you in his own image. He wants you to function like him. He wants you to procreate. He wants you to declare a word and it will come to pass. He wants you to fill the whole earth. In heaven, that is the authority. In heaven, there is no emptiness at all. Every single part in heaven is filled with angels, with sessions of angels, with offices of angels. Abayawa sit in their center, be worshipped by all and all. And this is the character and the glory Abayawa bestowed on you, man. In order for you to come to be elevated to godhood, you need to find a wife. If you don't find a wife, I'm not giving it unto you. I'm withholding it from you. Until you find a wife. When you find a wife, these very characteristics of mine will be bestowed on you for you to fill the whole world with your children. In every empty places to be filled, you need to find a wife. If you don't find a wife, I'm not giving you this authority. If you don't find a wife, I'm not going to favor you. If you don't find a wife, in other words, woman, wife is the kingdom of heaven for you. Wife is the kingdom of Abayawa for you. Abayawa filled. There's no empty place in heaven, not at all. Everywhere is filled, piled up with angels of different sections. In this presence is fullness of joy. In order for you to be surrounded with this glory, go and find a wife. And if you, that is the D. If you don't, is a D. You find a wife. Therefore, I give you the blessing. I give you my kingdom here on earth. Therefore, you're gonna fill the whole world. You're gonna proclaim. You're gonna declare. And when you say it can't pass, and when you it is so, every empty place will be filled. Every darkness will be lighted. In other words, woman is the kingdom of heaven for you, man. Stand in ovation. Stand in ovation and blessed be Yahuwah for the life of a woman. So we see, in order for your blessing is the kingdom of heaven, the system of heaven for you, also to bring it down here on earth, which is the woman is already here for you. Okay? It's for you to found her in righteousness. You madman, boyfriend or girlfriend, the teachings of Satan. Satan is the madman. Serpent is the madman I'm referring to, okay? Because he deceived all of us and bring us into that nonsense of boyfriend or the girlfriend, into that nonsense of sex slavery. He brought us in. But do you see how holy and an authentic a woman is? The womb of a woman. The womb of a woman, it is heavenly kingdom for man. It is the kingdom of heaven. Man needs to be inherited here on earth. That is why I said, go and find a wife. That is the deal. If you don't find a wife, I'm not gonna. You are not gonna have it at all. It will only be released to you when you find a wife. Okay. So right now, what is the kingdom of heaven, and how does the kingdom of heaven function? It goes like this. Now, in the heavenly throne of Abba Yahuwah, it has a different sections of angels. Okay. It has a different sections and functioning of angels, the one the royal law gave unto us. I know it is more than that, but the few the royal law gave unto us, I'm going to utilize it to the glory of Abba Yahuwah. Now, we have about 5 sections, different offices of angels right in heaven. Okay? Now, the high-ranking angels, it is called seraphims. Okay? Seraphims simply means the burning ones, they are blessed ones, they are the fiery ones. You can see that in Yeshayahu chapter 6, Isaiah chapter 6. That is the high-ranking angel. Now we'll go for the second-ranking angels, which is simply called the cherubims. You can also go to Ezekiel 28, 11 to 19. You're going to find it there, the covering. These are the angels, the second-ranking angels that cover the mercy seat where the ark of the covenant is, which is the woman's womb. Now we'll go for the third-ranking angels in the heavenly. This is the functioning of heaven, which is your inheritance, or your in the kingdom of heaven for you, man, that you need to find in a woman. And women have all this. You will understand in a moment. So the third-ranking angels are the four living creature that surrounded the throne of Abba Yahuwah. They are the third-ranking angel. You can go to Revelation chapter 4. You're going to find it over there. And the fourth-ranking angels are the archangels. Angel Michael, okay, the warriors angels. You can go to Daniel chapter 12 verses 1. You're going to find Michael over there. Michael is everywhere anyway. And the other ranking angel that followed, it is called Havriel. Okay, when you go to Luke chapter 1, that angel always brings good news to us. It's also been found in Daniel chapter 9. Daniel chapter 9, Daniel chapter 10. He always brings good news to us. So these are rankings angels. So now the fifth kind of angels in heaven, it is being called innumerable angels. That is the angels that worship Abba Yahuwah night and day, no stopping. You can go to Hebrew chapter 12 verses 22. Okay, angels are innumerable. So this is the 5 characteristic offices listed down for you and me in this royal law. Okay, but I know if I see this, but this is the little one Abba Yahuwah gave. So we see all this. This is the functionings of heavens. And for you to inherit the kingdom, because Abba Yahuwah said, let function like me. I'm making you already in my own image. And we see the image, who is Abba Yahuwah. Who is Abba Yahuwah is what I'm revealing unto you. How his governor kingdom function in heaven. And he wanted to function. He said, let in our likeness. In our likeness simply means, let the man function like us. So you see the functioning in heaven. I gave you the 5 points already, or the 5 ranking angels right in the heavens, okay, for you. So now how are you going to function? Have all these offices, 5 different offices of angels here on earth. This is the good thing of Abba Yahuwah for you. This is the favor of Abba Yahuwah for you. And here is the deal. If you don't find a wife, I'm not releasing it unto you. Just go there and find a wife and do it in my way. Therefore, you're going to find a good thing. This is the good thing, people. That being bestowed on a woman. And woman is the kingdom of Abiyawa here on earth for you. If only you can acknowledge her. If only you can go out and look for her. If only you can do it in Abiyawa's way. All these 5 offices will be bestowed here on earth for you through the woman. So now we let's go deeper. Let's go deep. Okay? So right now, this is deep. I bless you, Abba Yahuwah. In Jeremiah 1:5, what did Abba Yahuwah said? He said unto Jeremiah, before I formed you, I knew you already. Okay? So, I knew you already, and I ordained you a prophet. Therefore, Jeremiah was angel in heaven. Angel in heaven. You did not yet come on earth and begin to exist. You exist somewhere before you came here on earth. Alright? Okay, now, let's also learn from King Yahuashua HaMashiach. He exists in heaven. But he not enter into the womb of a woman and become flesh. Likewise, every one of us. Not just every one of us. The children, the sons and the daughters of the kingdom of heaven. And we know there is 2 kingdoms here. The kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light. The kingdom of Abba Yahuwah, every single sons and daughters of Abba Yahuwah here on earth, they came from heaven. Every single sons and daughters of the Semper, they came from the underworld. That is their kingdom. Those one doesn't come from heaven. Okay, now, this is the good thing I'm availing unto you. You need to find. That is a woman. Woman is the kingdom of heaven. It is your heritage. That is the gift of Abba Yahuwah. That is your fact. That is your heritage from Abba Yahuwah. Only if you can find a wife. Not girlfriend, okay? Now, what happens now? Every one of us wants angels in heaven. And functioning in different dimensions of offices. Now, worshipping Abba Yahuwah in heaven. Abba Yahuwah's in heaven. Okay. When you also go to Revelation, I'm going somewhere, okay? When you also go to Revelation chapter 7, take it from verses 9 way down to the very end, you're going to find out those people that was being beheaded or whatever that came out from great tribulation, they become angel in heaven. Because they were once angel in heaven. Before they were being birthed here on earth. When you also go to Deuteronomy 32 verses 8, Deuteronomy 32 verses 8, you're going to find that even while the 12 tribes exist in heaven, their name was already be given here on earth. Yisrael. Okay? Because the land, the whole earth was being divided in the names of the 12 tribes. Meanwhile, Deuteronomy 27, the 12 tribes, the Deuteronomy 8 to 9, 32 verses 8 to 9, it said when Abba Yahuwah separate, that is the Tower of Babel, when it separates men, scattered them in the 4 corners of the earth, you must be scattered, okay? The 12 tribe was not existing then, of course not. Deborah, that particular place, he was looking into, like Genesis, he was looking into what happened in the past. So Deborah 32 verses 8 and 9, he was looking into the past. He said when he now scatter men, and he now divide the whole earth into 4 sections in the name according to the 12 tribes of Yisrael. And this very time when Abba Yahuwah did this thing, divided the whole earth, the 12 tribes wasn't existed there. They were angel in heaven. But as time goes on, they were being birthed here on earth. So this is the 5th section. This is the functioning of heaven. Abba Yahuwah wants you to also have exactly the same functioning here on earth. Okay? And in order for you to function in this glory, the very good thing thought of Abba Yahuwah for you, you need to get a wife. And a wife is that kingdom for you. Right now, I've unveiled how we once exist in heaven, being angel. Those ones that also came from the kingdom of the underworld, the kingdom of Opposer, which is the very serpent, they exist under the earth. Already, they were demons. And they were demons before they now become humans. So before they became humans, they already existed in the underworld as a demons. So that is why they can't get it right. Okay? It is like the days of Noah. Okay? satanic children was being birthed here on earth. Before they were being birthed, they exist already as a demon in the kingdom of serpent. Just like we that came from heaven, we already exist in the heavens as angel before we come as human or before we been birthed. Now here is one amazing part. In the kingdom of heaven, there is no female angel. Okay? I quickly want to say it before I hit on my point. You must start innovation for women, okay? And blessed Abayewa for this good thing Abayewa bestowed on a woman for you until you find a wife. You can't get it, okay? Now, there is no female angel in heaven or a male. The royal law prove it from Genesis way down to Revelation. No, how do we get male and female? Every male child like Adam once existed in heaven. Job said, or Ecclesiastes said, when a man dies, the flesh returns to the dust where he came from, and the spirit goes to heaven where it came from. The spirit is the angelic being, okay, clothed with this earthly substance, the earthly material, which is the flesh. Okay, right now, Adam once existed in heaven, of course. He was even ascended into heaven. We're going to see that in the sixth mystery, six-part mysteries. That Yahuashua told them to feed and turn the water into wine. The mystery is over there. Now, Adam once existed in heaven as an angel. And Abba Yahuwah said, the two shall become one. Where were his wife? Inside of him, in the one of his rib. There is no female angels in heaven. Okay? So, but those angels that is going to be birthed as human, they are all male. Male all through. But all these may have their wife inside of them, which is the rib. Like Adam. Okay? So now that we are done with this explanation, let me hit the hammer now. Man, stand innovation for women and blessed Abayewa for your life because she is your good thing. Okay? So now how does woman become your good thing? What did you give unto me? For me to fill the whole world for you. What did you do for me? What did you give to me? You only gave me a raw material. A liquid raw material. That is what you gave unto me. And I blessed Abayewa for this miraculous raw liquid material to begin with. Because now I have something to lay my hands on. Now I have something to work with. Now I have something to put my hand on to let you know I am the power of your divinity. To let you know I am the power of your fulfillment. To let you know I am the power that surrounds you. Fill you with all joy, the joy of heaven. I am, women, the power. Through the raw substance, raw material, liquid you gave unto me, I descended. Oribo Shandaya Baba. So you gave me that white liquid, material, raw material you put in my hand. Okay? So you put it now where? In my womb. So my womb, excuse me. So my womb is the bank that keep it for you. Okay? My womb, horrible Shandaya Baba, is the producer that produces it for you. Horrible Shandaya Baba. My womb is the oven that refound it for you. My womb is the breath of eternal life of Abba Yahuwah to give it life for you. My womb is the life machine to produce it and make it a son for you. You gave me a seed, I gave you now a son. My womb, it is the life giving machine that produces it a son for you. Like a son that have the characteristics of the seraphims, He maskalababa in the heavenly kingdom. The son that have the attribute, the characteristics of the seraphims, or the anointing of the seraphims, simply mean they are blessed one. And said that anyone that dare come nigh, any demon that dare come nigh, my Father, I'm going to set you ablaze. That is the son I gave unto you. My womb is a life-giving machine that produce a son for you that has the characteristics of the cherubim Calvary angel that cover the mercy seat. That also need to cover your seat here on earth, and said, no, my Father needs to be washed and my Father needs to be burned over. My womb is a life machine that produce a son for you that has the characteristics of the four living creature that surround the throne of Abba Yahuwah, and the son that I gave unto you surround your own earth. Oh, Shandalabe, Neriko Yantalabo Seke. My womb, Marikos Klib, is a life-giving machines that have this attribute, the characteristics of the archangels. The archangel Michael, the archangel of Havrel, the archangel Michael that stood night and day and said, let me see any part of darkness that's going to lay his filthy hands on my family. I get you slaughter. I will just call the earthquake. It will swallow you up. The other son, which have the characteristics of a Yahavre, that always bring good news, good news, good news, good news into the entire family. My womb is a life-giving machine that gave you a son that have the attribute of the angels, innumerable angels that worship in heaven, one night and day and rest not. And that is the son I gave unto you that surrounds you, worshiping Abba Yahuwah, worshiping Yahuashua HaMashiach, worshiping the Ruach HaKodesh, and worshiping you, dear Father, all night long, all day through. This is what my womb, life-giving machine, children, it produced for you. You gave a raw material, and I turn it into angelic big children for you. That's going to be worshiping you all through. You sit that as a king. You sit that as God, surrounded by your children. This is what my womb does for you. As you prove, you gave me, a raw material to start with. You gave me just one bedroom apartment, but I gave you the eternal kingdom. Children surrounding your kingdom, I turn it into everlasting kingdom. Oh, Robo Shandaya Baba, you gave me just a smile, and none of your teeth was being seen, as you just smiled unto me. But I need something to start with, and I gave you a thunderous laughter that brings about the presence of Abba Yahuwah in heaven. In his presence is fullness of joy. And it's something to start with. As you gave me a seed, I gave you a son, angelic son, that has the attribute of these 5 characteristics: angel sessions, offices in heaven functioning all over you. So this is how I become your good thing. Until you find a wife, me, you can have it. Thunder strike, you wicked man that is laying hands on a pregnant woman. Thunder strike you in Yahuwah's mighty name. When she is over there preparing a new song in your mouth, you then lay your filthy hands on her. When she is over there preparing a new dance at your feet, you then lay your fingers on her. When she is over there preparing a powerful testimony in your mouth that children is going to surround, you then lay your filthy hands on her. I hate men that is beating pregnant women. I hate men with all passion that is beating pregnant women. Thunder strike you in Yahuwah's mighty name, because she is preparing you for the next movement. And you then lay your fingers on her, pregnant, or when she's being conceived with angel. Horrible sakam. Now I understand why some children is laying hand on their father. Because you can't touch a son that have the characteristics of the angelic being, of the seraphim. Is going to set you ablaze. Of the archangel is going to release earthquake on you. Anyway, we don't have those children in our kingdom. But we see those children in the kingdom of serpents. Okay, the children that is beating their father, yes, because they are demons. They once exist as a demon. As soon as they come, they are going to be messing up their father and their mother because the foundation is wrong. But thunder strike you, man. That is, lay your hands on a pregnant woman because she's preparing you for the next level of elevation. You then lay finger your filthy, serpentine hand on her. Thunder strike you in Yahuwah's mighty name. Horrible Shandaya Baba. Neribos Klimahan Talabos Klibayandulubu. Thunder strike you, wicked man that is lay hands upon pregnant woman. Horrible Santaya Baba. Do you know how special Abayewa made a woman to be how authentic she Abayewa made her to be for you? Horrible Skia Baba you. Here I am Bereshit. Genesis 2. That is why Abayewa is putting me to death. Because you need to know who is a woman. Okay? Okay. 19 now. And out of the ground, Yahuwah Elohim formed every beast of the field, every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam, listen now, but for Adam there was not found an helpmate for him. Oh, Rabbi Santa Baba you. Now, before we continue, let me break it down. Does this ever occur to you? Why? Abi Yehuwah, because she goats never come from the he goat. Every single animal you ever knew on earth that have a pair, a husband and a wife, or male and female, they never come from each other. Never. Everyone has to come from the ground, from the dust of the ground. But when Adam was the one who taught them how to have sex, Adam was the one who named them. Adam was the one who taught them how to be eating grass. That is your food. Adam was the one that gave every character you found in the animal. Adam taught them. Okay? Except serpent. Serpent is biting people. No, that is serpent himself. He taught himself that wickedness. Okay? But every other good part of animal, Adam was the one he was their teacher. His first teaching goes for animal. He taught them how to have sex. He taught them the he goat. This is where your penis is. You must get how to get erected. He taught him. And how to penetrate the woman. He taught them. Animal that is laying with each other. Adam taught them how to do it. You are animal. Okay, this is how you need to go by your own. Okay? He taught them. And he now also taught them after you banging her. Therefore, there's something that's going to come out from you. A raw material. Drop it in a womb. So within 9 months, she's going to produce offspring for you. Adam gave them all. He said whatever he called them, that was it all. So he taught them every single thing. But to Adam, he couldn't teach himself. That is a prophet that could not see his own problem. He's settling, sorting out other people's problem. But he himself cannot do for himself. Yes, because woman is unique. Woman is the covenant life-giving machine of Abba Yahuwah. It can't come for the woman is special. Now, why did Abba Yahuwah also bring woman from the dust? Here is the mystery over there, okay? The two shall become one. Because the man already exists and the woman exists inside of her. Animal exists in heaven, but all of them also, have their own pets. Okay? But for human, because you are the image of Abba Yahuwah, you came out, another one proceeds from you. That is how you procreate. But for you to feed the whole earth, only one, you can only bring out just one pair, which is your wife. After that, you can't do no more. The one that is going to be bringing thousands upon thousands of countable children is the woman. Okay? So that was why Abba Yahuwah don't need any other raw material to create the woman from, rather take just one of a rib, because that is how Abba Yahuwah made her to be inside of you. So now she is you. What lay hands on a pregnant woman, she is you. Bringing that covenant into reality. So this is how Abayewa made. When Abayewa now see that, oh, he's teaching me. When all this name is having sex, Adam is watching them, but he don't know what it is. Then it's missing something inside of him. Current. Oh, and then Abayewa now said it's not good for him to be alone. I'm also going to bring out someone from him. In other words, it is good for man to marry. Okay? Therefore, for him to marry, you see now, first of all, Abayewa did not give him a wife. First of all, he gave him a responsibility. He gave him something to do. How can the man just sit there, they centro in Italy? How can you just sit there for them and you say you want to marry? For what reason? No, go and look for a job. Abayewa, first of all, provided a job for the man. Work, do this, teacher, teach them. So, all these teachings, this is what they're also going to be teaching your wife. You have the teachings already, but the first man failed. Well, another man was teaching his wife. He would just stand there looking. We'll see more of that. Okay. I will come to the rainbow covenant. Don't dare my father. I keep telling my father. I keep telling people, dare not my father, because it's fully loaded with mystery. This is where to make my life to be. Ooh, and I love what you make me to be. Orobosike yantilubu. I thank you so much for what you make me to be. And I love so much what you make my life to be. It's so awesome. When I now see the power, how powerful Abayewa made the woman, I now begin to full of myself. Wonderful. Okay. First of all, Abayewa gave him a thought, he gave him a job, he get him busy. Don't just sit down at home, sleeping all night. You want to go and do central. No. A correct man. You need to work. Abayewa, first of all, gave him a job to do. He did it perfectly. Do you know how many thousands upon thousands animals here on earth? Adam named them all. He getting busy. While he was teaching them how to procreate, Abayewa was also letting him know, this is how you're also going to be. Okay? You teaching them, you teaching yourself. From there, Adam get that notions from how to have sex. Because he taught the animal how to do it. And I'm also, but where is my own? I'm just alone. Living among the animal, where is my own? You use me to teach them how to procreate, how to get erect, how to penetrate a woman, and how to bang. And what about me? This question was just going on. He said to Adam, there was nothing like, Abayewa said, no, it is time. He has already worked for me for 6 days. Let me also, do for him. All right, now 21. For him to do for what did he put him to death? 21. And Yahuwah Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which Yahuwah Elohim had taken from the man, he made a woman, and brought her unto the man. And the man said, this is now bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called a woman, because she was taken out of me. Who told him that? Adam, you were too fast, because he was already hungry for his wife. This is the bone. Now my kingdom is coming. Now that good thing is going to surface. Now I am going to be a father, because I taught the animal already how they're going to be a father. Now I'm also going to be bang. Now the whole thing is complete. Now my sorrow is over. My emptiness is over. Now my loneliness is gone. Now I'm going to have that kingdom. The kingdom of Abayewa, the way it functions in heaven. Now I'm also going to be having it. The reason why Christians, for 99% or 90% of humanity, they always, they get it wrong. Yeah, because we are not put to death. Abayewa did not kill you. You know the death is talking about. He's talking about real death. Why did he put you to death? Yes, for him not to feel the pain of surgery. He killed him, not just normal sleeping. Can you be sleeping? One will release a sword on you. You will not shout. He never knew what was going on. Rather, he was seeing it in a vision. He was seeing it in a vision. Who told him that he came from you? It is Abayewa. He was seeing it in a vision that this one comes from me. Okay? That was not, he's not said she shall be called woman, because he already named every animal. He knew how to name every single animal. So that one does not take him a time to name his wife also. Okay? So Abba Yehowa killed him for him not to feel no pain. So when Abba Yehowa is trying to bring out your kawa, your wife, from you, even though things is not really, yet, okay, you won't feel that loneliness. You won't feel that pain of emptiness. You won't feel nothing. Rather, you are busy with Abba Yehowa like King David. He was just busy fighting the battle of Yehowa. Abba Yehowa also were preparing somebody to come and build him a palace. A whole king anointed, yet he was sleeping in the cave, but he never felt the pain. He put him to death for the kingdom to suffer, for the kingdom for you to function. Say, let us make man in our image. That is the image of Abba Yehowa. I show it to you already how his work is. He said, let us make man in our own image, in our own likeness, in his own life. That is for you to function like him, for you to function here on earth, just as Abba Yehowa is functioning in heaven. Okay? So for all those glory to come, it is a very huge glory for a man. Therefore, you need to go down low. Why going down low, you don't feel the pain? So why going down low, you don't feel no emptiness at all? Abba Yehowa know how to do it. So for the men that does it, that lay hands on their woman, you will never be put to death in the first place. That is why you still know. Do you know how costly woman is? Do you know how expensive? If you know you die for the sake of a woman to come out from you, you are going to be respecting her all eternity because you die for that reason. You know the pains, you know the emptiness you once was. You know how many hours, I don't know, you spent in the grave for Abba Yehowa walking and walk in you. When you come out, you're going to see, no, this is bone of mine, but you're not going to lay your fingers on her. No, because you know she costs you so much. She costs you your life. You gave your life for her. You died for her sake. How can you dare treat such woman bad? No. That simply means to say you will never be put to death. Satan is working in you. Because woman is so special. Now she shall be called woman. We still have one more proof to go before we proceed to the second alphabet. Another heavy igbe. So because you refuse Abba Yehowa to put you to death, therefore that is why some women, they are putting their husband to death by themselves. That is why some women have the heart when they say, this man, your wickedness is too much. Today is your end. In fact, I'm going to get rid of you. But if you let Abba Yehowa put you to death, therefore you won't be killed by the hands of the woman. I see it in many cases, women is killing their husbands for a reason, because you refuse to play your part. You refuse to see her for her what. How can a man lay your hands on a pregnant woman? So if that woman killed you tomorrow, you will say, woman, you have done bad. No, you don't do a thing like that. You call for your death, okay? So man, if you don't want woman to put you to death, rather let Abba Yehowa put you to death, okay? In order to close up your emptiness and close up your flesh, okay? So here I am, Matthew 22, verse 1 to 2. And Yahuashua answered and spake unto them again by parables, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son. The certain king over there, it is Abba Yehowa. He arranged, we see how he arranged a marriage for Adam. Even though when he messed up, he rearranged that marriage again for the second Adam. Because this very second one has to do with the second Adam. Okay? The first Adam messed up. Therefore, he allowed another man to be teaching his wife, whereby you taught all these thousands of uncountable animals how to play their life, how to live their lifestyle every now and then for one another. When it now come to you failed the mark. You couldn't, put your wife in order when another man was teaching her wickedness to be Lord over you, to take this kingdom away from you and give him the serpent. You're just silent. All right now. So this certain king there is Abba Yehowa. When you keep reading, you're going to see this certain king, after he has made a marriage for his son, he prepared everything already. Now send his servant, go and call the people, that is already being invited, listed for the wedding. Go and call them. But none of them come. The second time, none of them come. And the third time, when the servant went there, they killed all of them. They killed the servants. Okay? So now when they killed the servants, what did the Abba Yehowa do? The certain king do? He now slew them all and set their city ablaze. That is judgment. Okay, that is judgment. When a man refuses to play his part, woman is going to put you to death. How does this go? That seventh day, it is the Ruach HaKodesh. Okay, the Ruach HaKodesh is the seventh. Abba Yehowa The 30th king is Abba Yehovah, and the son, it is King Yahuashua. And the 7th there, it is the Ruach HaKodesh. How do they kill now the Ruach HaKodesh? Blasphemy. Because first of all, send these servants to them. They push him away. They resist him the first time. The second time, this servant came again. They resist him. They give ear to him. The third time, they now slew. They kill all the servants. Who are the seven? It is the Ruach HaKodesh, the one you call the Holy Spirit. They are the one that is doing the work of ministration of salvation unto all in the four corners of the earth. These are their job. Here I am. Let me prove it to you. How did they kill him? I killed him. They blasphemed. When you blaspheme, it turns judgment. There is no forgiveness in this one and in the world to come for a blasphemer. When you blaspheme the Ruach HaKodesh, that is the end. You see the first one, the servant goes there, they push him. That is resistance. You don't allow him to teach you. The second time they came, you push him away. That is you harden your heart. But the third time, you slaughter, you killed him. That is you not blasphemy. And when you blaspheme, what did you get? It is judgment of eternal link of fire. Abba Yehovah killed them and now set their city ablaze with fire. That is the eternal link of fire. Okay? Because you blaspheme, no forgiveness for you. Not in this one, another in the world to come. So the seventh there is the Ruach HaKodesh. But okay, here in Matthew 10, 19-20. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given to you, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. You see? So all those seven, the Ruach HaKodesh is the one playing their part, but they blaspheme, they push him away, the thought and they blaspheme. Therefore, they get judgment of eternal damnation. Now, how does they conjoin? Because it's talking about marriage. It's like the kingdom of heaven. Okay, that is what is functioning in heaven. For you to bring it down here, you need to go and get a wife. And for you to sustain, you need Abba Yehovah to get you killed. All right? You need to be put to death. If not, the woman is going to do it herself. And how does the woman do it? You see the seven, the blasphemy, they push him away. They did not recognize his message. They did not recognize his authority. They did not recognize his love, his kindness that he brought unto them. He's just passing on good news unto you. How the kingdom of Yahuwah is going to be functioning here on earth. I am the kingdom of Yahuwah, your very heritage. That needs to come from above. When you find me, you got that good kingdom, and the favor of Yahuwah be released upon you. It's all in me. And you lay your fingers on me when I'm pregnant. And you go and cheat on me. Oh no, that is why they are putting you to death, because now you are doing it the other way around. You cheat on your wife. You have girlfriends outside. You look down on your wife. That is why they are killing you all, because you refuse Abba Yehovah to kill you. He said because the two shall become one, and you are still not make the home 3, 4. With Jezebel outside, therefore the woman will get you slaughtered because you refuse Abba Yehovah to kill them. You see, not said he killed them, or he said their city ablaze because you are unworthy. You don't fit this glory. You don't fit this woman. I gave you this woman to build it up, to bring down my kingdom. She is my kingdom on earth for you. You mistreat her. You lay your fingers on her. You cheat on her. You don't take care of her. You went out there lavishing what she's supposed to lavishing upon your wife on Jezebel on the street. Therefore, it will get you killed. Because marriage is like the kingdom of heaven. Okay? So when the woman is planning that wickedness, Abba Yehovah is right there. He will just leave her and let take him. The man is useless. What is he doing? What is he doing? You know how to maintain a girlfriend outside. You don't know how to maintain your woman inside. What kind of... Did I make this marriage for boyfriend or girlfriend? This sex a gift. Did I give it to... Let her get rid of him. He's a useless man. Instead of Abba Yehovah to put it to death, therefore women is doing this to you. You see, I saw it in everywhere. Women killing their husband. Yes, because you refuse to be put to death by Abba Yehovah, therefore the woman will do it for you. Oh, Robo Sanda Yaba Yaba. So this is the mystery of the first letter. Okay, you go out there to look for a woman. You did not find a wife, rather you found yourself. You found your ministry. You found the kingdom of heaven Abba Yehovah have for you as a gift for yourself. This is what you found. You did not just go out there in search of her. Rather, you go out there to find yourself, because she is for yourself. She's you, and you is her, and her is you. She's yourself. Okay? This is what you make my life to be. Ooh. And I love what you make me to be. Ooh. Thank you for what you make my life to be. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm so much in love with what you make me to be. Horrible Shantaya Baba. So we proceed now to the second letter, which is simply word arrow. This one is another heavy, biggie. Wavy, the heavy igbe. So here we'll go the second letter, simply go for arrow. From this word called groom, arrow. What does that go for? Rebel covenant. Rule over her with rod of iron. Even though she's your heaven on earth, but don't tolerate nonsense, okay? Rule over her, because that is the rainbow covenant. Woman brought about rainbow covenant after she messed up. Therefore, the whole world was destroyed. A covenant of rainbow was being given. Of the earth is going to be sustained for all eternity. So the second alphabet found in the mare, arrow, rainbow covenant, rule over her with iron rod. Don't take nonsense, okay? I don't take nonsense. It failed. Another man was over there teaching your wife wickedness. You just stand there and be watching. How are you going to rule over her? Let's unveil that. First of all, let us deal with the rainbow covenant. Okay? This 7 covenant is found inside rainbow. And you know rainbow has 7 color. It also has 7 alphabets. Okay? It has 7 alphabet. It has 7 color. And there is 7 covenant inside rainbow. Okay? Revealed in the groom. Revealed in man, not in woman, but in man. Okay? 7 covenant found in rainbow. A rainbow also has 7 color. Okay, 7 covenant inside, and the alphabet is also 7. Genesis chapter 3, verses 15. That is seed covenant. Ongoing battle with the seed of serpent. That is the first covenant. Okay. Then the second covenant, Noamic covenant. Which means the earth retained. Genesis 9, that is where we get the rainbow, okay? And this rainbow is banner over the throne of Abba Yahweh, over the ark of the covenant in the mercy seat of Abba Yahweh. That is the second covenant, you can read it. Now the third covenant, Abrahamic covenant. Cut off your flesh, okay, for eternal kingdom. No more nonsense, okay? Because unclean thing came through the woman, so we don't tolerate that anymore. So cut off that flesh, okay? Genesis, where is it? Genesis 17, you'll find it over there. Now the second one, Mosaic covenant. That is the royal law. You need to put her in a womb. The very royal law, the word of Abba Yahweh in a womb, you need to teach her. You need to put her into when she want to misbehave, okay? So that's what we're going to see now, how to rule over her. So, the fifth covenant, the Davidic covenant, that is the eternal throne. You can see First Chronicles 17 and Luke 13 and Luke chapter 1, 32 to 35. Okay, it's been given unto Yahuashua. Yahuashua is the eternal king to rule in this eternal throne. So the sixth covenant, it is the New Testament covenant given unto Yisrael and Yehudi. Okay, Jeremiah 31 as well. Okay, the very last covenant of it all found inside this rainbow, it is the covenant of Shabbat. Abba Yahweh made this with himself, eternal rest. I want to rest from the trouble of serpent. Therefore, you need to put your wife in order. I don't want no trouble anymore in this new kingdom. I'm also preparing to restore the old kingdom. You need to put your wife in order because I need my rest now. Excuse me, ma. Ma, can you do that for Abba Yahuwah in order for us to have peace in our kingdom? We don't need serpent war anymore. We have been going through a lot this 7,000 years. Abba Yahweh eyes that is so holy that men not to see iniquity has been seen evil. I don't want that nonsense anymore. That is the covenant of rainbow. All this seventh covenant, it is found inside rainbow. The very last one, it is the covenant Abba Yahweh made with himself. Shabbat, the eternal rest. I don't want nobody to be polluting my rest no more. You know how Gentiles polluting rest. They are polluting Shabbat. They are polluting the rest of Abba Yahweh. Okay? Just as serpent did it in Genesis 3. Genesis 2, 1 to 3. Hebrew chapter 4. Matthew 11, 28 to 30. Come and tell me now. Oh, you that have labor, I will give you rest. Eternal rest, it talks about. And that covenant, Abba Yahweh made it with himself. I want to sit and have peace, okay? Please, put your wife in order. I don't want no no war anymore in this new kingdom I'm bringing about, Revelation 21. I don't want no war anymore. So this seventh covenant is found inside Rainbow. And this seventh covenant came because of what the first woman did, in pouring away or allowing the enemy of Abba Yahweh to come into the family and brings now death. Abba Yahweh said, I don't want it anymore. Okay. Rainbow covenant is being given for the sake of what that woman did. We don't want that nonsense anymore. We see the flood, how disastrous it was. We see everything. No, Abba Yahweh said, I don't want it anymore. Put your wife in order, okay? So right now, how are you going to rule over a rainbow covenant? Rule over her. Oh, with an iron rod. With iron rod. Rule over her, discipline her. Don't allow her to bring satanism teaching into your house. You are the head. The first mafia. It was just looking like zombie. Hey, why is he telling my wife? You did not fight. Listen, now how do you need to rule over her? Let's look into that. Here I am, Genesis 3:16. So I'm going to read the last part that pertained to this very matter. Okay, I can also read, no problem. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Not for you to rule over him. He needs to rule over you. Man, rule over her with what? Iron rod. Okay? Because the first man failed to discipline his wife and put her in order. That is why death entered the family. So in this second one, we don't have no power for that nonsense anymore. We just want peace. We want rest. That is the last covenant found inside this word called rainbow. Okay, the second alphabet of this word called groom goes for rainbow covenant. Rule over her with iron rod. Okay. So here I am. How do you need to rule over her? We started already. Let's get deep. Revelation 3:19. As many as I love, because you love her, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous therefore. Okay? And repent. So Messiah said, anyone that he loves, if you truly love your wife, you need to rule over her. You need to discipline her. He said, I chasten them. He chastised them. I discipline them. How did he discipline them? That's what I want to see now. Okay? You need to rule over your wife. Even though she is a life-giving man, even though she have all this quality, being your heaven on earth, being the very kingdom of Abba Yahweh for you, but she has never ever met to raise her voice on you. Because you bring out the raw material. We don't need that madness anymore of the semper for her to open door and for her to be your head because of the glory Abba Yahweh bestowed on her. Not at all. When you smell that smell of wickedness or semper, discipline her, chasten her, chastise her. Okay, how are you going to be doing that? Let's unveil it. Okay, you can also read Genesis, where the covenant is. You need. Okay, I gave it to you already. 1 to 17. Revelation 4:3. Okay, now. Revelation 10:1. You're going to see the rainbow over there. Okay. How to discipline Hebrews 12. 1 to 11, you can also read that. So right now, let us start. How are you going to discipline her? First point to go. Rule over her, discipline her, rule over her as her father. As her father. Okay? You see how Messiah ruled over his bride? That is how you also need to discipline her as a husband. Okay? As a husband, you see how your Messiah did it. Yahuashua, he said, those I love, what I do? I discipline them. I rebuke them. When they are doing something bad, I don't care. I love you, but I rebuke you. Okay? I discipline you. I rebuke you. I chasten you. Roll over her. That is how you need to do it as a husband. You don't need to be silent at all. So, right now, rule over her as a father. So, let's get a precept for that. All right, now here I am, Colossians 3:21. Fathers, embitter not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. Okay? So you can rule over as a father, but not to embitter her, not to be using mind, to be wicked in her, not to deny her sex, not to deny her food, not to deny her of what she is due for, not to deny of that at all. But there is a way a father, you as a father, when your son is going in a way you don't like, how you rebuked him, how you rebuke him with such a hunger? Afterwards, that hunger disappeared. But not for you to embitter, ongoing war, ongoing bitterness. Every now and then, you will deny her for food, you will deny her for maintenance, you will deny her for saying, no, with that, you will make her discouraged. That is not the kind of discipline. I bet you, if it is possible, you can release your hand on her. Of course, you can lift up your hand against her. You can beat her off. Let her know that thing she's doing, you can beat, of course. But not to blind her eyes, not to break her hand, not to break her leg, not to disfigure her, but discipline her as a father. Here I am, Proverbs chapter 3 verses 12. For whom Yahuwah loveth, he corrects, even as a father the son in whom he delights. How are you going to correct her? Okay, you did this thing, not to deny her sex or food, not at all. And deny, as I said, I will not talk to, for you not to talk to him, to be keeping enmity, not at all. Take that lesson from your son. If you are a father, take that lesson. How you discipline your son, that is how you need to discipline her. Here I am, Proverbs again, 13:24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him big times. Okay? So how are you going to chastise him? You say if you spare your rod, if you spare your discipline, which means you hate that child, you corrupt him. You do this, you don't talk, you do that. No. You just hate that child. But you don't need to spare the rod. When she do something that 100% it is wrong, you can beat her. Okay? Not to embitter her. Not to be keeping enmity with her. Not to be saying, no, I don't want to talk to her. You will not go and be giving that, good service to Jezebel on the street. That is how you embitter her. That is not discipline. That is hatred, okay? But when you discipline, you can beat her 100% because discipline can also go by beating, of course. Let her know you don't. After that, you can also pet her. As a father, when we beat our children already, really give them correct blasting. After they say, I say, come now. It's okay, don't do it next time, okay? Mama don't like something like this. I keep telling you, I don't like it, don't do it, okay? Anytime you do, I'm going to be beating you. It's okay, Mama, I'm sorry. Yes, that is how you need to do it, okay? So here I am, Proverbs again. Proverbs has so much to talk about in this matter. On 19:18, chasten thy son while there is hope. Why there's hope? They say we are talking about chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his cry. Even though she's crying, it doesn't matter. Beat her. It is biblical for a husband to beat his wife. The one Apostle Shaul was talking about, can the man beat himself? Maybe you are doing it in another way wrong. That is embittering her. Okay, when you go outside and be giving the good service, I said that is how you are going to be disciplined, giving it to Jezebel. By so doing, you embitter her and you make her discouraged. I said, no, this man doesn't love me anymore. For you to go and be lavishing, cheating on me, that is not discipline. That is wickedness. But beat her, okay? Horrible. Why there is still hope? There you have hope. Adam was not having that hope. There was a hope for Adam, but yet he refused to discipline her. But now, what happened now? Destruction that came into the family that brings it, make him to stay in the darkness for 4,000 years. He was in the dungeon. He was in the prison. He was in the underworld for a whole 4,000 years till Messiah comes. Because he refused to discipline his wife, and that is what he's going to bring to you. But now there is still hope. Discipline her. Any smell of Satan you smell from her, beat her up. Let her know you don't like it. Okay? So here I am. Even though she cried, it doesn't matter. Beat her. Here I am again, Proverbs 22:15. Foolishness is banned. Foolishness is banned in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far away from him. Did you get that? Foolishness was banned in the heart of the first woman, Kawa. But the rod of correction has silenced, it did not drive it away from her. He said the rod of correction is going to drive away that foolishness. For another man to come to you and said you can be a head over your husband, now you are the goddess to rule over him, that is foolishness. But he said, but a rod of correction is going to drive away that foolishness from him. But Adam spared his rod of correction, therefore the foolishness now also overtook him. That caused him a great disaster. Okay, that brings about the pains and death you and me is going through today. Yes, because you saw that foolishness, you were just there, you never say a word. Okay? You never release your rod of correction upon it to drive away that stupidity, that foolishness away from her. But you just keep silent. That is not the best. I'm going to ignore her. When she say I don't talk to her, 2 days, 1 week, if I don't talk to her, no, she will keep doing worse. I see some men, they said that is how they are punishing their wife. When their wife is going wrong, they will just silent. They will not say a word. They will be keeping enmity. No, by so that you engage, you embitter her, you discourage her. She will even go for more foolishness to hurt you. Okay? Here I am. Proverbs again, 23:14-15. Thou shalt not beat him. Okay, thou shalt say to you a liar. Thou shalt beat him with the rod. And thou shalt deliver his soul from hell. My son, if thy heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. Do you see how Yahuashua wants you to rule and discipline your wife? You are a father, rule over her as a father. She is a baby before you, isn't it? Now, he said this is how you need to do it. You shall beat her in order to deliver her soul from hell. You know, the first man did not beat his wife, so both of them goes to the hell. Both of them go to hell. They were over there in hell for a whole 4,000 years before the Savior now came to redeem them. But they know what they been through. Even here on earth, for Adam to spend close to 1,000 years, he been through hell. Okay? Here on earth, Adam witnessed what is hell, and the woman also. Okay? So, because he refused to beat him. But he said, if you are wise as a serpent, Isaiah said, be wiser as the serpent. As the serpent came, assuming she was wise, her husband taught her to be wise. You were teaching her animal, you could not teach your own wife. You couldn't teach her how to be wise, the serpent, because you knew already. You couldn't teach her. In your presence, serpent was seducer. Therefore, both of you now goes to hell. They first of all witness what is hell on earth before they now die and continue for a whole 4,000 years. So beat her. Beating is permissible from the royal law. Here I am again, the same Proverb 29:15-17. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother shame. When the wicked are multiplied in transgressions, Robo Shandaya Baba. Maskli Boboski Baba yo. Yeni Reboskli Mahan Talabosekeya. Ribobo Shandla. What did he just say? He Norokoskli Bayandarobo. When the wicked are multiplied, in Genesis 3, the wicked multiply and transgression increase, but the righteous shall see them fall. But Adam could not see them fall, rather they see Adam fall. Because he refused to he said the rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself is going to bring shame to you. Adam he left the woman to himself because she's a child. You are older than her. So what happened? It not bring shame to Adam. 17. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. If you correct him, it's not going to bring you trouble, but rest. Yea, he shall give delight unto thy soul. But if you don't, what is going to happen? Adam could not correct his wife. Therefore, his wife now bring him trouble for a whole 4,000 years in the, hell. He first of all witnessed hell here on earth for almost 1,000 years. So for almost 5,000 years, okay, it's now beginning to understand, which means the first book of Adamic, what they are right. Because Messiah, Adam already spent 5,000 years in his misery before Messiah come. Because the answer, Shandala, but okay, that is another topic. Let me just leave it for the sake of my time. It just caught to my heart. For almost 5,000 years or 5,000 years plus, Adam was in hell. The hell started here on earth. Yes, because you did not correct your son, your child. You refused to correct him. You didn't correct your child. Okay? You refused to discipline your child. Therefore, it not bring shame and disgrace to you. Horrible sky, but you want to have rest. Therefore, discipline your wife. Okay? So if you don't correct her, for that simple reason, wickedness is going to multiply. Transgression is going to increase. Therefore, fall is standing at the door. But if you correct Isaac, but the rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame and disgrace to the father. We see that Kawa was left to herself, therefore she not bring shame and disgrace to Adam. All these 6,000 years, we are still talking about their folly. Okay, correct thy son, and he shall give you rest. It will also bring delight to your soul. You will have peace, enjoyment, heaven on earth, heaven on earth in your marriage. But if you ignore her, sorry, the devil is going to multiply. They are going to mobilize wickedness, which is the serpent, to which worship. They are going to use that to rain hair on you. If you keep silent by this time, sorry, serpent will take over, and you yourself are going to run away when the trouble started. You're going to tear it, okay? So the point 2 from this one, how to rule over her. Rule over her as our elder brother. You are our elder brother. Rule over her in that manner. As our elder brother. How do our elder brother rule over us? You protect her from anything of any kind that want to bring shame and disgrace into the family. Let's get the precept. Alright, now here I am, Genesis 34. Just read it all for you to get the full packages of what took place over here. It is about the daughter of Yaakov, Dinah. Okay, he was being defied by Shechem. Okay, but his elder brother get him slaughtered. 29 or 26. And they slew Emma and Shechem, his son, with the edge of the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house and went out. The sons of Yaakov came upon the slave and spoiled the city because they defied their sister. No, when you smell any trick of any kind that want to defy your wife, whether by friends or whatever, protect her. Go in war, go in battle, against that spirit, against that friend, whatever by whatever. Make sure you put them to the grave. This is how you protect her. They not took their sister away and said, for what? How do you defy? And if they want to defy her, go and war against that power. This is how you protect her as her elder brother. Okay, because woman is just like a baby. It needs to be correct. It needs to be guided. Okay, when you smell some kind of friends movement that movement want to defy her, go in war, go in battle against that friend. Okay, marriage needs to be honored by all. We will come into that now. When anybody of any kind come around her, whether whatever, brother, sister, whatever, protect her from anything that want to defy her before you. Don't keep silent. That is how you rule over her. You protect her as her elder brother. She needs to be protected by you play it as if she is your younger sister. That is how it works. So now the third point to go for this very one. Rule over her as her best friend, eternal. Her best friend. Rule over her in that manner. Let's also get a precept for that. Alright, now here I am, 1 Samuel, Shemo, 18 verses 1. And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking unto Saul, that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. And Saul took him that day and would not let him go no more home to his father's house. 3 now. Then Jonathan and David made a covenant. This is how you need to rule over as a best friend. Made a covenant because he loved him as his own soul. Okay, and Jonathan stripped himself off the robe garment that was upon him and gave it to David, and his garment, even his sword and his bow, and to his gear. You see, everything he have, he gave it to him because you are my best friend. If your wife is your best friend, why are you wearing maca and you are not giving her some? Why you go out there restaurants? In fact, let me eat, and not take her along. Why are you going out there, decked with all kinds of, and you are not giving her some? No, rule over her as her best friend. This is how you need to do it, okay? What you get, she get. That is the covenant of oneness. What I have, you have. Okay? If the money is there, you buy whatever. You buy whatever latest car for yourself. You buy one for me as well. Or we use it alike. Yes. What do I have? We share it equal. As a best friend. That covenant of oneness must be renewed. Let's see how they renew it again. Must be renewed. As the love keep growing and growing and growing, you can be renewing your covenant of marriage every year. There's nothing wrong. If there is money, you call friends together, you throw party. I love my wife. I want to prove how much this love is growing every now and then. Of course, the covenant of love is, you can renew it every year. Nothing wrong at all with that. Covenant of love, vow can be renewed as a best friend. You have been a best friend to me. You have been a best mother or a best father a best friend to me, a best mother, a best like a sister, a best wife, a best child, a best bride. You renew the covenant. Okay. So here I am, chapter 20. 1 Samuel 20:16 to 17. So Jonathan made a covenant. Listen now. So Jonathan made a covenant. He will make the covenant again. He made it chapter 18. He did it again in 20. So Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying, let the Yahuashua even require it at the hand of David's enemy. And Jonathan caused David to swear again. Did you see that again? Because he loved him. For he loved him as he loved his own soul. He made David to swear. Again, the first one, I couldn't read that one because it's very long to get there. He swear. We are one eternal. Again, the second time, he swear. Say, make him to lay the covenant, to swear again. So, husband, this is how you need to rule over your bride. You as a groom, this is how you need to rule over her as our best friend. Horrible Shanda, but we are also done with this session, so let us go for O. This is what you make my life to be. And I love what you make me to be. Ooh, I thank you for what you make my life to be. Ooh, and I so much love what you make my life to be. So we are in the words, the third alphabet of this worker groom. We established the G and arrow already. You see how to rule over her. And now we go for the third alphabet, letter O. What did that go for? O, isn't it? Yes, the jiggy again. Oh, Robo Shandaya Baba. Open the door of dash. What is that? Someone needs to open something over here. Someone needs to tear the rubber. Ribaba shandaya baba yo. Reke sekete ya laba. Neruko skili mahan talababo seke. Someone need to tear the rubber. Tear that brand in the rubber, excuse me. Tear it. Open it. How does that go? Open the door of dash, because some door is closing in her. You need to open the door. So let us see what is that door you need to open. Rebo seke rebo santa labae. Ye maribo ina santa labao. Indo ribo yeke santa labao. Indo ribo shanda santa labao. Santa labao. Santa labao. Santa labao. Oh, Santa labao. Ibo seke rebo santa labao. Yende ribo yeke santa labao. You must open that door of dash. Open the door of dash. So what is the door man needs to open in his bride? Santa labao. Iye Santa labao. Nebo sike yebo Santa labao. Nebo inarebo Santa labao. Santa labao. Nebo Santa labao. Nebo sikerebo Santa labao. Yebo rikerabo Santa labao. Here I am, Leviticus 21, verses 13. You need to open the door of what? Dash. Now I read Leviticus 21, 13. I read, and he shall take a wife in her virginity. Santa labao. Hey, Santa labao. Nebo sike yebo Santa labao. Inarabo Santa labao. Oh, Santa labao. Ibo seke rebo Santa labao. Yebo inderebo Santa labao. Oh, Santa labao, yeah. Oh, Santa labao. Here I am, Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verses 3. I read, because of the several of thy good ointments, thy name is as, ornament, thy name is as ointment, poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee. Santa labao. Santa labao. Indo sikerebo Santa labao. Yebo sinderebo Santa labao. Imo sekerebo Santa labao. Santa labao. Santa labao. Rebo sikerebo Santa labao. Imo Santa labao. Santa labao. Santa labao. Santa labao. Nebo sikerebo Santa labao. Ma Santa labao. Santa labao. So now how do you need to open this, brand new cash and carry virgin? You need to open the door. All right, now let's see what is the door. You know by now what is the door. Songs of Solomon chapter 5, 1-5. I am come into my garden. She's the garden. My sister, my spouse. Okay. I have gathered my meal. Okay. With my spice. I have eaten my honey cube. With my honey. I have drink my wine. With my milk. Eat. Oh, friends. Drink. Yeah, drink abundantly. Oh, beloved. I sleep. Though my heart waketh. It is the voice of my beloved that knocketh, saying, open to me, my sister, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. That is virgin, okay? For my hand, is filled with dew, Oh, excuse me, my head is full of you, full of that virginity. I need to split it. It's full of full of it. Oh, and my locks with the drops of the night I have put up forth. my card, how shall I put it up? And when the Agbalagba is up, I can't put it down unless he tear that door open. Unless he open the door, how shall I put it on? I have washed my feet. How shall I defy them? My beloved put in his hand. They want to open now. My beloved put his hand by the hole of the door. Open the door, and my bowels was moved for him that is the virgin. I rose up, the clitoris rose up. Now what? Open for my beloved. And my hands dropped with milk, and my fingers with a sweet smelling milk upon the handle of the lock. Yes, Santa Lobao, Imo Sekerebo Santa Lobao, Yebo Sunderebo Sekerebo, Santa Lobao. Yeah, Santa Lobao, Yebo Sekerebo Santa Lobao, Mama, Santa Lobao. You get it already by now? You need to open that door. Every man here on earth, every woman here on earth, Abba Yahweh put a seal. Okay? We see already from the first, the covenant of Abba Yahweh had with a man, it is circumcision in a penis. So why do a woman or a man needs to marry a woman in her virginity? Abba Yahweh places a seal. That is the covenant. A husband needs to circumcise his wife. As you open the door, you break the seal. As you open the door, she shared the blood for you. As you open the door, she gave you a blood covenant of oneness eternal. Marriage will serve for all eternity here on earth. All right. So that is the main reason why Abba Yahweh put those three objects in a womb. You are the one, the high priest that needs to go in there and open the door. Open it. Solomon was using his tongue, The arosa fluid, he said, I drink it. It was the one he was talking about. He said, yeah, he's also encouraging you to do it. He said, I also use my hand. I put my hand on the handle lock because it was locked. The handle is sealed. For her to give you that blood covenant of oneness, marriage eternal, you need to, to split the vagina. Split it open and do your service. And that is the service that is made by fire unto Abba Yehovah. So that is why it is very, very important for a woman to be in a virginity. You don't give that covenant to no man that cannot marry you. Your husband, because it is significant. There is power in the blood. It is blood covenant. It lasts eternal. Abba Yehovah gave that covenant, the circumcision covenant. It is blood covenant. Okay? Cut of flesh. Now, the one he gave to the woman, Abba Yehovah is not the one to circumcise you, but rather he put that circumcision power in your husband's penis. So your husband's penis is the one to circumcise, and then you give him some blood. That is the blood covenant of oneness eternal. That is how marriage should have been. But Samson did it. He did this wickedness. Okay. So this is the mystery of groom. The first you need to open the door. Okay. So that is why we be encouraged these days that we should be born again. Okay. In order for the covenant to still be given to the rightful owner, we need to be born again. As we give it already to another man, Abba Yehovah will break that covenant we once make ignorant to another man and bring it out to the rightful owner. Because the one that break the covenant, or you gave the covenant of blood circumcision to, which is manhood, becomes the sharpener that circumcise you. If it's not your husband, you did it. You make a covenant with devil. But that is the need for repentance as a woman to come now and let Abba Yehovah remade and recreate you again in the inward. And somehow you will not give the covenant to the rightful owner. That is what Samson did. He break the first woman vagina to get this covenant, because in no blood covenant it is powerful. Almost every covenant in the royal law is made by blood. So this is the covenant of marriage found in the woman vagina. This is only one man need to circumcise her. As you split the vagina open, she shed the blood for you. It is blood covenant. That is why when anyone breaks this blood covenant, it is punishable by death. When you divorce your husband, it is punishable by death. Why? Because it is blood covenant. It is serious. It is very strong, of oneness eternal. You know, marriage is going to endure for all eternity here on earth. Assuming the first man and the first woman did not mess up, that covenant give it to her husband, they will not still be here today on earth. Because marriage is for eternity's day. It is the earthly glory. Alright? Okay now. So let me put some more. Alright, now the circumcision part, you can go to Genesis 17, 10 to 15 or so. Yeah, 10 to 15. Then you're going to find it. A woman need to shed blood for a man as a consummation of the covenant of oneness eternal. It is blood covenant. Husband needs to circumcise his wife. No one does it. No one else. Not even Abeyowa, but your husband. That is his penis found right in your womb. The high priest, the role of the high priest is to marry a virgin and break the seal. Split the vagina. The blood from there, it is powerful. And some people is also say blood is not coming out. That should be that of the devil, because that of Abeyowa blood needs to come out. It needs to be consummated with blood, because it is the covenant of blood for the man of oneness. Marriage, we are one eternal. Okay, that was what Serpent did. Abeyowa also share another blood to reverse that covenant and say it is not possible. You need to desire your husband, and your husband need to rule over you. You don't need to desire. It said when she now saw the idea of Serpent, she desired it. Abeyowa said, no, you can't desire another man. You need to desire your husband, and he needs to rule over you. Okay, he shed blood right away, blood of an animal, and put the covering upon them to stop the flow of that wicked covenant. Blood covenant needs to be given to your husband. His penis alone needs to circumcise you. He needs to split the vagina open, and blood will come out. And that blood speaks for oneness eternal. Power of it is blood covenant, okay? So when you break the covenant, it is punishable by death. Here I am, Leviticus 20 verses 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another, that is why it's being called adultery, with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteresses shall surely be put to death. It is because you break covenant of blood. It is death. Your blood is going to be up. That blood you share will be, it will return back to you and be judgment on you. It is punishable by death, okay? Here I am again, Deborah 22:22, Deuteronomy. If a man be found laying with a married woman to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with her, the woman, and the woman. So shall they so shall thou put away evil from Yisrael. You see, when another man caught, when you being caught, you must be stoned to death. It is punishable by death because you break covenant you made with your own husband and letting another man come in. No, you break the covenant of blood, and that blood is going to be upon your own head. It is punishable by death. So you can also read John chapter 8 verses 1 to 12. Why did they say the woman was a married one? They said she commit adultery. Okay, yes, that was Maria Magdala. Okay, now Yahuashua is our husband. Okay, doing that thing, that is how we also commit adultery. But due to his mercy, he pleaded on our behalf, and she was being forgiven and said, go and do it no more. Okay, but in the Old Testament, even now, when married, you must be put to death. If now nobody is going to put you to death, but Abeyowa himself, it will kill you. It will kill the woman. It will kill the man that did that wickedness, because you make her to break covenants that she made with her husband from a vagina of oneness. It is blood shield of oneness eternal. Yes, Santa Labaya. Oh, Santa Labaya. Iborikayando Santa Labo. Yebo Sikerebo Santa Labo. Santa Labaya. Oh, Santa Labaya. Iborikayando Santa Labo. I'm so blessed. We are also done with this. So now we proceed to the fourth letter. What did that go for again? O. And how does it work? Offspring. When you split you split the vagina, what are you going to do when you plant seed? The womb is ready to fertilize. The womb is ready now to bring about life because you split it open already. Those 3 items plant in the womb, the Ark of the Covenant, is ready now to fertilize and to bring about the power of Yahuwah's divinity of procreation. Heaven is about to be given here on earth. Like I established already, the offspring, we know where they are coming from already. So I'm going to give you the early picture. I gave you the heavenly picture already. The kind of the children, the 5 set of angels that she's going to be bringing forth for you. Okay? To surround the throne. So here I am. Teheli 127 verses 3. Son. Okay? I read. Lo, children are an heritage of Yahuwah, and the fruit of the womb is a reward. Whose reward? It is Yahuwah's reward. Did you get that? The fruit of the womb. But you did the job. But Yahuwah says my reward. Because this one is bringing about my divinity. He's bringing about my power of procreation. He's bringing about here on earth, heavenly kingdom. To be surrounded with those 5 set of group, okay, of angels in the heavens. It's his heritage. He holds them. They exist already in heaven, only for you to bring them here on earth. That is the kingdom, which is the woman. The woman is the kingdom of heaven for you. All right? So, the children is Yahuwah's heritage. They are his property. They give it unto you by the woman. Okay? To give you now the heaven on earth kingdom. You see, Yahuwah said the children is for him. And it's his reward. The fruit of the womb, he said, is my reward. Okay? Yes, offspring. You tear the vagina open already. You split it open already. Therefore, you need to plant seed over there. So we see the womb is with Yahweh. That is what Yahuwah covenanted with in a woman. In a man, it's in your penis or circumcision, but in a woman, is a womb. You see, he said the fruit of the womb is the reward of him. Okay? He holds it because the womb belongs to him. And he just wanted to fertilize it for him. So this is how you gave her a seed and she not gave you a son. You gave her just 1-bedroom apartment. She gave you heavenly kingdom. Okay, this is the raw material you gave unto her. Therefore, she, the life-giving male, she produce it into angelic be children for you. Here I am, Deborah 28 verses 4. Deuteronomy, okay. Blessed shall be the offspring of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle. All is going to increase in number. Okay? So right now, he said the offspring from your body is blessed. We see that already, that they are angelic being before. They exist in heaven. So this woman is the power of procreation, is the Yahuwah's, her womb is Yahuwah's laboratory. Okay? Where all these angels is going to be descending here on you on earth. It is the woman's womb. That is where Yahuwah covenanted with. Here I am again. Teheli chapter 8 verses 2. Because you see now it said that the offspring is going to be coming out from your own body. They are blessed. We established that already. They are angelic beings, exist before in heaven. Okay? That is correct. Here I am, Teheli 8 2. 8 2. Out of the mouth of babies, you see, a suckling child hath Yahuwah ordained strength because of thy enemies, that thou mayest steal the enemy and the avenger. You see, so like the 5 set of group that I already mentioned, how the kingdom of Yahuwah functions. It said, let us make man in our own image. We see the image of Yahuwah already, who you are, and in our own likeness. In our own likeness, that is to function like Yahuwah. How does Yahuwah function? Like I explained already in this kingdom. the 5 characteristics office of angels given unto us from this very popular royal law we all carry it. I pointed out already. So all these anointing or characteristics of these 5 glorious offices of angels is found in children. We are all once angel, like the David, excuse me, oh my father, Yehuda, the fourth son of Yaakov and Leah, is a lion. No one dare stand him, okay? The place I all read, Genesis 34. Go and see what Simeon and Lewi did. Only 2 of them, they bring down a whole city. Okay? Even he himself, he bring down a whole city. David, excuse me. Oh my father. Yehuda himself. Go and he put down 7 nations. Okay? Because the power of the archangel Michael is already been given unto him. What about Naphtali? Naphtali have a very swift, like he disappeared, he appeared when they want to destroy Egypt. You see, because these are angels already first of all existing in heaven before they came into existence here as flesh. Just like Yahuashua Meshach, he was in heaven. We see how he came down the same. You see, he said, for the sake of his enemy, these babies that you are going to be bringing forth, Abba Yahuwah has bestowed power to avenge all those wicked devils. Like we unveiled already the 5 category of angels. We see what the womb of the woman, as you found her, your good thing, this is what she carries for you. So, we first of all talked about the children already, so not much to discuss about this. Because we first of all the scripture, I first of all use it to establish where you found a wife. The royal law say you found good thing. So those 5 characteristics angels, of course, we also have it here on earth as children. That is the functioning of the kingdom of heaven. You as a man, you need to function in the same way here on earth. Be surrounded with these 5 unique glorious power for Abba Yahuwah in angels, also being found in the children from the womb of the woman, the very life-giving Melchi, the power of consummation of Abba Yahuwah's divinity, or power of procreation. She is your heaven on earth. She is your heavenly kingdom on earth. Yes, Santa Laba, Santa Laba, Ihe, Santa Laba, Iborikayando Santa Laba. Ye bosikere bo santalaba o. He moshandala bora boseke. He bosekere bo santalaba. So family, we are also done with this session 1 alphabet to go. And we also have about just 1 key points. Just 1 key point. But derived 9 topic. Let me take it that way. Okay. So we're going to address. After we address the letter M, so I want to begin now with part 2. So the letter M, I would have loved to put it here, but it can't go at all because we also have so much to disclose about that. So I want to add the letter M, the very M that is left over with the 1 point that derived 9 topic, okay? Let me just put the guideline, then I continue the topic in second clip. Or no, rather, let me continue the last letter in the second clip. So that is going to be the part 4, the very final of it all. So family, next week we also have 1 powerful message, as like I said already, the mystery of sing. Abba Yahuwah already titled it already. I'm going to be picking some point from here. This very last letter M, and when I'm establishing dealing with that mystery, it's also huge. It's deep also. The mystery of sing, you know. Santa Labai, Santa Labai, yeah, Santa Labai, Ibo Sekerebo Santa Labai, Yebo Sandarabo Santa Labai. Yes, sing. The mystery of sing is awesome. It reveals. Okay, I take it again. The mystery of sing reveals the overall and eternal groom is Abba Yahuwah. So that will be the topic next week, Shabbat, okay? That one is another deep mystery, unspeakable. So I'm going to be taking from this letter M. Also, when I'm dealing, because it's the overall bridegroom. Like I said, this message is being dedicated unto Abba Yahuwah, the eternal bridegroom, unto the Ruach HaKodesh, the eternal bridegroom, unto Yahuashua HaMashiach, and his wife, the eternal bridegroom. Okay, it's been dedicated unto Abba Yahuwah. So right now, I'm done with this letter. Let's begin now with the letter M and the other point. Make sure you follow family in order for you to know, as a groom, how to put everything in order for you to have your good thing, because we established that of the woman already. Now we are dealing with the groom. One letter to go. What did that go for? Follow up the second clip.